Okay, who have I got in system? We've got Jeremiah, we've got Corbin the Tall Dwarf, we've got Alistair, we've got Surgeon, we've got me. Evan, you're not in yet. The roll 20.
Oh, yeah, I'm not in yet.
So last time we met, you felled the evil Trent, who wasn't really evil, she was just a little bit sick. But that's okay, because you were all evil and you killed her for it. That's okay. It's alright. Don't let that play on your conscience, Mr. Paladin. It's okay. I'm sure everybody will understand that you killed the
She
Trent.
attacked us first. She attacked us first. I approached her calmly and said, "Can we do anything for you?" And she ran
So
over the top of somebody else.
if you went to a lunatic asylum, would it be okay to start killing everybody that threw a punch at you, would it? I'll leave that moral dilemma with you. So essentially you had been for a bit of a trip. You went around the field and came across some nasty things that wanted to eat and kill you. You met a Venus flytrap that wanted to eat and kill you.
Matt.
Speaking of the late bugger devil, there he is. Kind of. His computer's logged in anyway. He may not be there. Might be the last episode of The Arrow or something on tonight. What else did we meet?
Hello, Matt.
We met the cat. We're not talking nasty about you at all, Matt. He hasn't got his headphones on yet.
He can't hear us yet.
Oh, you're a knob, Matt. You really are quite unintelligent.
Wonder
Look
what
at
he's
you, chewing away, slack-jawed. You freaking idiot. I'm gonna be really annoyed if he's actually got us on speaker, but I'm fairly certain I'm safe. Okay, good. We'll leave that one up to him to watch later on.
Sorry, guys, I'm gonna leave and come back. Roll20 just disappeared, and I can't get it back.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, guys.
Not a problem. Look at him. We're in here, Matt. It's a thing called the internet. Impressive.
I'm wondering why he's bought himself a motorbike, given he's got a motorcycle helmet there in the background.
Yep.
That's because it's cool.
Boy,
Motorbikes
is-
are cool, man.
Well, they're very cool, but he didn't have one on Saturday. Now he has one.
Or maybe he just thinks that little Mazda he's got tucked away is so fast he needs a helmet for it.
Could be right.
I love this heap crap on Matt days when he's not listening to us. It's fantastic.
He's doing some very artistic screenshots of himself, it looks like.
He probably is. You know, dark and mysterious role player. Those sorts of posts which go on websites that we won't mention. Right. So yes, and you've been around, you knocked off a whole heap of other little critters, you found some magical items in the shed after I prompted you with a neon sign. Oh, hi Matt, how you going?
Good.
James was saying some awful things about you. You really should listen to the start of this later on when it gets done.
Get back onto the video later.
So, in essence, we're missing Tom as well, but Tom will be here when Tom gets here. He's that
Oh,
kind
he's
of guy.
coming tonight.
I think so. He's back from his mum and dad, so.
Yeah, we've got a gift for him. We've been holding the Periapt of Health.
Yes, I'll pop him out just for the moment. Jack wasn't with us last week, so, you know, it would be thoughtful of him to have turned up early and listened to the preamble, but that's okay.
You mean the game that you did run last Monday night that you said that you could have, but then decided that you weren't going to run for anybody? Is
And
that the
don't
game
turn
that
it
you're
on
talking
me. The fortnight ago was, oh yeah, I'm going to show up to
Fortnite.
Mr.
Oh, I
Wallace,
dragged
and
you
then,
back.
Game of Thrones was on, so I couldn't show up. God forbid when they run, you know, the end of Home and Away or something. Miss out on you then too. Right.
We all want to know if you got a motorcycle because we see a helmet in the background.
Oh, that's the car that'll take the racetrack, not a motorcycle.
It's
Didn't
a
I
what?
tell you, James? I told you. I said as much, and there you go.
That's right. It must go faster than sit in the garage.
Oh, shut up, James.
It wasn't James that said it. It was me. I said, "Is that little Mazda he's got tucked away in the garage?" Right. Let's try to keep, you know, on track here. So, in other words,
Must be coffee.
you oh god, he's gone again. Righto. Matt dies from lack of interest, and the rest of you can do what you want.
Oh, what time of day
Ludic's
is it?
corpse.
Yeah, I was about to
well,
say, Ludi's body.
You're not entirely certain what time of day it is. It's still pretty much the light in here has stayed pretty much the same the entire time you've been in here.
Does anybody need healing?
Oh, your cleric
No.
just left. That'll be interesting.
Nobody
I
needs.
think- No, I'm good.
I wrote down as that having been taken care of after we fought Dombark.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what direction can we go in? Just south?
Go ahead, Sal. I'll say a little prayer for Don Bark, and I'll say, hey, Stumpy, I guess you can be the guardian now.
Stumpy? Who's Stumpy?
The
He
Trent
left
that
Dombark.
he went south. Where the opening was. Like, where's this area?
Okay.
There's
The-
nowhere to go except south.
No, you can sneak out over the top. I'm up here exploring already.
Yeah, you've sort of reached a hard edge.
There's a gap.
Push your way through the bushes and whatnot.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
the
there's-
distinction in,
Oh, it's a thinning gap. I don't like the look of it.
You're very quiet, Matt, which on most nights wouldn't be a problem.
So
But
we south, guys?
South, yes.
okay, you start heading south.
And then to the west? Because
Do
we
you know
came
where
in
you are, Matt?
east?
No,
Sounds good, Libby.
You're still
Oh.
very quiet, by the way.
Did
No,
Stumpy
it's-
disappear?
Northeast or southeast?
Better wait for the others to catch up.
Oh yes, Stumpy disappears. I've finally worked out what the hell you were talking about, Martin. You're talking about the tree that you talked to and got to come with you.
Yeah.
These long legs are a bit slow getting around.
Finally got you. Let's wait and see if Matt's found out where he is yet.
I'll tell Stumpy you should vindicate your people,
hang on.
and let's rise up against Queen Elvira together.
I think we should go northeast. I think southeast takes us back
Northwest.
Northwest?
I mean northwest. Because
Let's do it.
wouldn't that take us
I
back
would
to the...
yeah, it would. Let's go this way.
Then we get
Well,
to...
there is a
a
dirt trail there, which looks like the other dirt trail we should go down.
What's this?
Okay,
Is
you.
it any better?
Not really. No.
Not really. Okay, alright.
Oh, hang on. That was a bit better.
Talk into your microphone, it'll work.
Yeah,
you-
thanks, James. You're very helpful.
No, that's better.
See?
Okay. You wander up that path, that little white path, and Ergen and Keeney, you find a lovely little stone bench up the top there. That just looks nice for sitting in. The trees to the south of you are a huge tangled mass of vegetation. And hang on, Tom's just finished watching Game of Thrones. We'll drop him in there as well. He may
Hi,
not
Tom.
quite be with us yet. Yes, he is. I hear the.
Hey, Tom.
Welcome back. How are you?
So do we know
Alright.
anything unusual about the bench?
Well, there's nothing about the bench. It's just a stone bench. It looks like it's been made for sitting in a garden and observing around. The trees to the north are more like your aspens and your your sort of firs and stuff like that. To the south, it's much more of a tangled mass of trees and shrubs, and you can see some fruit trees amongst it. And it must have once been quite a nice little orchard in there, but it's all a tangled morass of thick vines and raspberries and blackberries and other stuff.
Must be
You sit on the chair, a giant spider will attack you.
It'll sit beside you and frighten their muffets away.
Oh, God, I
Exactly.
knew that was coming.
As long as there's no blue
That
crystal.
was horrible.
So it looks like a dead end. Shall we go now southeast?
Is it magical? Someone check for magic.
Detect magic.
Okay, you detect magic and you find it a magical place to sit.
Oh.
Ooh, what is this there?
There's absolutely no magic on the chair, but you think it's a magical garden.
Tingly, all warm and fuzzies.
It's
Hey,
very
Stumpy.
pretty.
Shall I sit on it, guys?
Yeah,
If
sit
you
on
want
it.
to.
Sit on it. You do it. You do it. I'll give you
Well,
$5 to sit on it.
It
Okay.
could make you even shorter, so it's risky.
Hey, how was Stumpy? What do you know about this?
Stumpy's gone. Stumpy went
He's
back in
gone.
the trees. Yes, he went back in the trees. So he's all sad about Dawnbark, but understood why you needed to do it, and he needs to go and contemplate these things.
Any evil coming from it?
So
No,
now-
there's no
but-
evil, there's no magic, and Ergen sits down and she pops up and her little legs swing freely underneath the seat and she finds it a magical, relaxing place to sit. No giant
Excellent.
spiders sit down beside her or frighten little Miss Harvey away.
There's a
Yeah,
wood. There's a dirt track to go
How
to.
magical is this? It just feels nice. There has to be something more here. You can't
I'm
just have
just trying
a
to
bed
say,
that feels nice.
it's a pretty garden, therefore it's a magical place to sit.
Is there a
Can't you
picture
just
of
enjoy it for what it is?
Is there a
That's
picture of
right.
it in the
Nice.
corner of the back?
He's
It's
just
nice.
trying to be an awesome GM and psych you all out.
Okay, well, I say we head back south.
Hook, line, and sinker. Well
I
done.
don't need to try to be an
Here.
awesome game.
I feel like we should frolic. I'm gonna frolic here for a couple minutes. I'll catch up with you guys in a sec.
Okay.
Damn frolicking witches. Burn them.
Head down the other path.
Kina starts frolicking in the
Is this the
magical
no
area.
clothes dancing that witches do, I've heard?
Oh dear, Jeremiah. As Ergen starts her merry little way along the dirt track into the thick covered orchard, you can see that there's a cleared area that leads a dirt track.
Perceive anything?
Give me perception checks as you wander through the thick morass of orchard. You can see, oh, well, I can tell you what you perceive from the description of the area, I suppose. That'd help. Towering tropical vegetation grows in profusion here, and the canopy of green foliage gives the impression of a leafy ceiling overhead. Thick creepers choke the trees and taller shrubs, each straining to reach the light above. Corbin the Tall got a 25, Ergen got a 28. Who else is in there? Jeremiah, you can give me a check as well if you want.
Okay.
Can I turn into an Allosaurus?
If you wish. Oh, that's right, I've got another Allosaurus for you hiding over here. I was wondering who that was.
And I'll attach the weapon cord to the wand of translate languages, so you can be able to hold it.
Righto. Okay, Jack and Dinos and Alistair. Alistair turns himself into a dinosaur.
What the
so
hell?
I'll move Alistair off here and I'll actually give you some light from that. Bear with me for a
Hey,
tick.
Tom. Are you there?
Hang on. Okay, that should give you some light. Righto, everybody else is lining up. And Keena's getting up there. Now, Dinos, what are you doing? Are you going along the dirt track or are you hanging about to see the witch frolic and jump around the garden seat?
I'll just hang around with anyone frolicking and dreaming of ponies, so no one jumps them while they're enjoying themselves.
No worries. Then, it's around about now that you hear a sudden lurching in the jungle.
Splitting
You're
in the party.
all completely surprised, because
Mhm.
nobody hit the perception number of this
Really?
thing here.
30 did
I
you
didn't-
even get?
I didn't roll yet. Do you want me to roll? Just
No,
in case
you're
I-
not where you could roll currently.
James
Sorry,
rolled.
guys.
Here, mine rolled a 30, and that wasn't high enough? Wow.
Could I roll?
I can
No, you weren't there either at the time.
fly on the wall time.
Uh-oh, what's that?
Painful.
Ah.
Oh, something looks big.
Okay, as you suddenly see vines and a huge... Well, actually, what you do see, people in front of it, yon four people, being Jeremiah, Jack, Corbin, and Ergen, is a huge, bright flash of light that comes from this creature. Let's see, and Chopper, this is going to affect you, and... Oh, hell, it's even going to get Dinus. Okay, a bright flash of light strikes out from the foliage. Like, it's almost as if the sun's exploded or something before you.
No, we're not going to be blind again.
Great, the throne farted like lightning or something.
What level is everybody at the moment? 9?
10.
10.
10.
10.
Have I not upgraded you
10.
yet? Oh.
Well, you might have, but I don't think you sent me a copy if you did.
Where are we? Bear with me for 1 second while I have a look at Dinus. Hero Lab Dinus Eldridge is currently 10th level, so what I need to do is go like this and do that, and Tom in chat.
Right, sweet, thanks.
Here's the folder. Okay, so everybody needs to give me fortitude saves, pretty please.
I don't like them.
Corbin, you are fine, as your helm shields you from a lot of the light.
I thought it was my sunglasses.
Jeremiah, you're not so fine.
Typical.
Typical. Alistair, you're fine as well. Your little dinosaur eyes have seen a meteor crash to Earth or two in its time.
I have a suspicion this bright flash of light probably came from the frolicking.
Jack, you're fine.
Blame the witch. Everybody scapegoat. Blame the witch.
Yep.
Ergen, you're...
I blame whoever sat on the throne, really.
Who's the only one not making a fortitude save?
Pardon me, I completely missed what saving throw.
Fortitude saving throw. Chomper's not fine. Dinus, you're not fine. Jeremiah's not fine. Everybody else is currently.
+4, it's around there anyway.
Okay, Ergen, you're not fine. Right.
I'm not. I got a 19.
So, yeah, that's right, you did. Which is one short of what you needed. To stop and smell the roses sometimes. Okay. I love it. Hang on a second, I've got some tokens. Yes, let's get on here. And Ergen will be the first to be able to tell you what happens.
If you're blinded, you won't be able to see the roses, so smelling them will be the only option.
Blind.
Jack, you made it. Jeremiah, you did. So let's...
You all have dogs. Seeing eye dogs.
There's that. And Chomper is the top one, isn't he? Do that. And poor old Dinus also failed as well. Okay, as... Oh, hang on. I just gave Dinus sight. How does that work? I know, I'll just take it off him again. Okay, so... the people that now have darkness on their screens will have darkness on their screens for 3 rounds as you are struck blind by the bright light. Also...
Because they were blinded by the light.
3 rounds, you say?
3 rounds, correct. Also, you hear more jungle rumbling and moving and swaying from ahead of you.
Drums? Do we hear drums?
You don't hear drums, I'm afraid to tell you.
Oh, then who's scared of that?
Is that Manfred Mann or Bruce Springsteen cover version, by the way?
Oh, don't encourage him, Tom. Do not encourage the singer. Okay.
You miss it.
What is it? What is the second line of that? Wrapped up like a something and something?
Deuce.
Yeah.
When Matt sings it, it's
Wrapped up
generally
like
a goose bag. Right. Okay, so now whoever's getting involved can roll initiative. Hang on, before you do though, don't hit any buttons. I have to clear the list or otherwise it won't work properly. Righto, let's go.
I'm blind. I am.
24. She's quick, but she's also happy dancing with the flowers.
Don't worry, Ergen, it's nowhere near you. Well, if you, as long as it's more than 10 feet away, means it's nowhere near you.
13. Chomper got a 10.
The hell?
Ergen got a 10. Oh, Jeremiah whipping out the 18 when he can do absolutely nothing because he's blind. You may have noted that in my blog I was exploring blindness deafness this week.
I did note that.
Had nothing to do with this. I didn't actually realise this was going to happen until this afternoon. Jack. Okay, and I suppose the big nasty plants should have a roll as well. And roll. Okay, so we'll go to you and turn there. And then we'll add everybody in by descending order. And of course, Kina goes first, for she is Kina, the super speed witch.
Alright, let's see. Well, I might have to double move in this round just to get it within sight, but I will move. I'll move 30 feet just to see what I'm dealing with. Okay. What is that? It's like I'm in like the exact wrong place to see what's going on.
At least you can see.
You can see basically. Well, you can see. Stop your moaning, Corbin. You can see
I'm talking
lots
on
and lots
behalf of half the dwarf race here.
Oh, God. You can see a lot of the trees moving in that general vicinity. There
Well,
appears to be something large amongst them.
yes, it looks like it's within range of my hexes, so I will, oh, well, I guess I'll do a knowledge check.
Knowledge nature, you'd know.
Okay?
Oh, bloody hell. Somebody always ruins it for me, don't they? I like to have a bit of mystery, but no, out comes Kina, the know-it-all.
20. Holy shit.
Since I blow on the dice.
Yeah.
So you only got yourself to blame. You designed the character.
No, actually, I let Evan do a lot of changes to her, so she's not my character anymore. She's Evan. Okay. This is a plant called a moonflower. They have low light. They're immune to all mind-affecting effects, charms, compulsions, morale effects, patterns, and phantasms. They have immunity to paralysis, poison, polymorph, sleep effects, and stunning. They're proficient with its natural armor, not proficient with armor. They eat and eat but do not sleep. These particular ones, the moonflowers, are huge plants generally. The adults measure roughly about 15 feet by 15 feet in size, and they stand about 20 feet tall. They're fairly well armoured, they're really hard to knock down, and sort of quite large in the old hit point area. They can take a bit of a beating. The only way to really effectively damage them is with slashing weapons. Bludgeoning and piercing and all other types of weapons really struggle to do any damage to them at all, but slashing weapons are fine. It's immune to electricity. It's resistant to cold, but it is vulnerable to fire. It's fairly slow, but it's got a couple of tentacles that will be able to grab people, well, not grab, it whips with the tentacles, but it also bites and tries to swallow with its mouth. If you get swallowed, generally the person gets shot out in a little cocoon, and they're trapped inside the cocoon. The only way to get out of a cocoon is for people to cut them out. And it's not a very pretty way to go, because while you're cutting them out, you're actually doing them half the damage you're doing to the cocoon as well. And if they die while they're in the pod, because they're quite acidic little pods, if they die while they're in the pod, within about 4 hours they'll grow and become a moonflower as well.
This is a really nasty enemy, you guys. Okay, so needless to say, I share this information.
Yeah, there is a portion of that where you've got a 6-second round to explain everything that I just described in about a minute.
Okay, guys! Slashing weapons and fire! And general plant rules! It's really dangerous, don't get close!
Okay, that's good. I like that. That's basically what I said in a nutshell.
Close to what?
Else?
Tentacle pods, it's terrible.
Oh, excellent. Well, I can't see them, so they don't faze me.
Oh, great, they're all blind! Oh, crap.
Oh, yes, that's right. They also emit pulses of light every now and again. So.
Is everyone blind?
No, I'm not. Not me.
Okay. So I couldn't just, like, cast darkness with no problem, okay.
Probably not a good idea.
Probably not a good idea.
It'll make your effective fighters basically not effective at all.
Oh, crap. Okay. So, gosh, it's immune to sleep effects and anything having to do with the mind.
Pretty much, which includes charms, compulsions, morale effects, patterns, and phantasms.
Oh, great. And I am mostly a debuff character, so FML. I guess I will.
Go back to dancing amongst the flowers?
No, I'm deciding between 2 hexes.
Retribution.
I'm glad to see you haven't been wasting your time on policy.
I will. Okay. Yeah, Misfortune Hex to start.
Very good. What's it save against you?
It's 21, and I believe it's a will save.
Right. You give it the evil eye, or the misfortune hex eye, and it rolls 1d20 and adds its will save, and succeeds easily with its roll. Okay, fails horribly, but I at least tried to say it with confidence. Did anybody believe me? No? Okay. So what does misfortune do to me? Roll 2 dice, take the lowest?
Yeah, for 2 rounds minimum.
Not a problem. Thank you. Okay, Jack. You see what you see.
And I wish I had some fire spells, but I just don't. So instead, I'm going to...
I do. Aim me.
Aim you. All right. I'll delay until Jeremiah's turn, so that I might aim him and patch him up when it all goes horribly bad.
We're going to have a ghost moment here, aren't we? Oh, my love, my darling. Where's the clay pot, is all I want to know.
Belter.
Okay, it's
there
now
was a-
Jeremiah's go. Oh, huzzah.
There was a
Huzzah.
belt of Mighty Con, gave you +2 con, which would give you more hit points, and we gave that to you.
Not that I recall. When was
Might have been
that?
the one. Might have been the one you were away.
It's not any of my notes.
We got the Frost Hammer, which I've got in a belt of Mighty Con, and the Parapet.
Perry up went to
I think I got the belt actually.
Did you? All right.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah, the Periact of Health I've been sending to Tom. Have you seen that yet, Tom?
No?
Okay, look in chat, Tom. Up to where Egan starts talking to you.
Yeah, send it to you in chat again. But I don't have that belt, and I don't have a frost hammer either.
No,
that's
I got the
because
Frost
they got
Hammer.
pretty much swiped straight away. Anyway, let's focus on the now. Jack, are you moving back to Jeremiah to physically grip him and gently turn him towards where the creature is and softly whisper into his ear, "Fire now, my darling"?
Well, probably not that last bit because you're just a bit strange. But yes, I point his general finger in the direction of the big plenty thing and say,
Okay, so you move back 5-10 feet
"Yep."
to him. As you do so, the creature
Yeah,
attacks with
take opportunity.
opportunity. And what will it go with? Well, of course it's got to go for its bite.
Hang on.
Let-
Oh, no, it's had a surprise round. That's right. It's not flat-footed to me. Damn it.
It lashes through the foliage as a huge snapping red maw comes through towards you. What's your armor class?
18.
Looks green in the picture.
Inside it's more, it looks red. Just saying. Okay, it sort of bites you. Rather
Sort of
viciously.
bites me rather
Yep.
viciously. Sort of.
Rather viciously. Well,
Right.
he doesn't want to come across all, mean and menacing or anything. But he does do you only 12 points of damage. But he
And
attempts
then... That's
to,
right.
what's your combat maneuver defense?
Oh, a massive 22.
Oh, well, hope for a 1.
Oh,
Okay.
it was supposed to be a 1.
As you don't quite reach Jeremiah, but get snapped up. You hear a rustling of leaves, Jeremiah, and then suddenly you hear footsteps, but not for a very long time, as you hear a little bit of a squeal and a squelch. And, yeah, somebody may or may not now currently be inside the mouth of a moonflower. So what are you doing,
May or may
Jeremiah, as you were expecting
Somebody
to
has
get...
all the fun.
Right.
Well,
Well-
he'd killed my dog, he'd killed my girlfriend, now it had to be my turn. I mean, seriously.
Quite literally, I may
That's a
not
good-
have killed your
good
dog.
thing you know that you
leave
did.
him alone in the dungeon, but hey,
No, I'm pretty sure you explicitly said your dog is dead. Your dog is gone.
I remember
Yeah, he did. He
that
did. Yeah.
alright, okay. His dog was dead. Jeremiah, what are you doing?
I will, having had no one aim me in the general direction of badness,
Mhm.
I will cast a Cat's Grace spell upon myself because I figure I can still touch myself, even though I can't see.
There's a song for that
Listen to the
too.
giggles go around the table. Grow up, people. Yes, the sorcerer's touching him.
Oh, highly-
It is inappropriate.
That's a
But,
divinal song.
It is a divinal song.
I will otherwise try and stay still and not attract attention to myself.
Okay, well, does it have lightning reflexes? Thanks for pointing that out to me. Sorry, combat reflexes. No, it doesn't, so you're safe. Okay, Jeremiah, give me a... Oh, it's an automatic 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Corbin, you see
Hi.
Jack move back towards Jeremiah and suddenly a huge, massive head snaps out of the bushes and rips him up. I'm fairly certain you can also see opponent number 2.
Down the bottom, and there's one above me, one below me.
Yep.
Yeah. Drop the hammer, draw my longsword and shield,
Righto.
and I'll flame on with the longsword.
Okay, you do all that. I think the flaming's a simple action or a quick
Yeah,
action.
quick action, yep.
And you can move, because you've got a bonus of +1, you can move and draw your sword and shield, so you've still got a standard action left.
Okay, so I'll move up and stand in front of Ergon.
Okay, so you move in front of your dwarven companion. As you do, that one lashes out with its bite. What's your armor class?
Ah, that's a good question now. I've got a shield.
It'd be +1.
It's magical shield, so it's next... No, it's not. Just +1 shield. Right, so that'll make it 22.
Okay. Ooh, looked like it wasn't going to be, but it is. Okay, it snatches down, its jaws clamping onto the tin can that provides itself for nourishment. You provide 14 points of nourishment as it also tries to lift you off your feet. Which it does so quite effectively, I would say. Unless you've got a combat maneuver defense of less than 39.
No.
I mean higher than 39. Okay, as you're ripped up, your longsword is not a light one-handed weapon either, and being grappled you can only attack with a light one-handed weapon. Okay?
Hmm?
Yep, right. Moonflowers. Okay, we'll start with Jack Churches. First, as it attempts to maintain the grapple on you.
Do I get? I don't get to roll an opposed grapple check here, do I?
Nope.
Is that a natural 20? Because if it was, that really sucks.
No, it wasn't a natural 20, it was a 10. But it does maintain the grapple, and thus it swallows you down. Okay, so pod prison. As you swallow down into the creature, you feel yourself wrapped around into this, like it's like having cling wrapped around you hundreds and hundreds of times, and your arms are pinned to your body, and there's pretty much nothing that you can do, except you're covered completely.
Like Frodo.
Essentially, except Frodo didn't have acid pushed into the little cocoon that was currently sort of being there. So, you are expelled from the big nasty critter, and you see a neatly wrapped cocoon appears. Let's see, let's put you in webbing. That's your cocoon. A neatly wrapped cocoon pops out of the creature's belly and rolls out onto the dirt ground. You take... do you have any resistances to bludgeoning or acid?
No.
Okay, you take... with a combination of both of those things, 17 points of damage as you're expelled from the creature's body.
So 17 plus the 12 previously, that's not so good.
Okay, now
Okay.
it then lashes out with 2 tentacles. And okay, one going at you, Martin. Sorry, Alistair, and the other one heads for Jeremiah. Jeremiah, your AC -4 is.
It remains a. Why is it -4? Because
You're blinded. Don't you get -4 for blind? Or am I
-2. I
dreaming?
think.
No, I'm dreaming.
-2 to
dreaming.
your AC, and you lose your Dex bonus. I just looked it up.
Yeah.
And it's
So
minus
it's
strength and
16
dex.
presently.
16 presently? Righto. Okay, I was thinking of prone. Okay. But as you hear something whistles through the air towards you, it slams into you.
Uh-oh.
Ouch.
As you feel something large and rope-like slam against your body, you take 7 points of damage.
Ow.
Why do you want me to roll again?
Because it's an attack roll. And you have
Yeah.
misfortune.
Misfortune.
Oh, okay, yes, sorry. Well, I needed to do that with his bite as well.
And and all the rest of it.
Okay, hang on. Well, the tentacle hit, and I'll roll the bite again.
Okay.
What's that?
Okay, he's got an AC less than 29, so it's all good. you did get bitten and swallowed and stuff.
No.
Okay, there's an attack against
More unfortunate.
Alistair now. Alistair, what's your AC?
30.
Does he have to roll the second roll to swallow him again?
It's a combat maneuver bonus, so I'm not sure. Did you say 20, Alistair?
No, 30.
30. Okay, well, he definitely misses as the tentacle lashes out towards you. Okay, the one that is swallowing you, Kevin, it attempts to maintain the grapple. Okay, rinse, lather, repeat. As you get squirted out, do you have any resistance to acid or bludgeoning?
Yeah, 5 for acid.
5 for acid, okay. So I will roll the acid damage first. So this is acid damage. You take 3 points after your resistance is reduced. And you take a further 10 points from being bludgeoned because you slammed out and dropped at the feet of Ergen. Okay, which is where you already are, so that's all good. Okay, then 2 tentacles lash out, both at Ergen. Ergen, what's your armor class currently?
It is. Sorry.
You're right.
It is 22.
22.
That's counting the minus for the being blind.
No worries. 22, right. So the first tentacle lashes out towards you. Missing you. Slams off your armor. You feel something large and heavy like somebody swung a rope at you. Misses. But the second one just manages to penetrate with enough force to hurt.
Roll it twice.
No, you haven't got the hex on this one. This is the other one.
Oh, damn it.
Woo.
Yes, that's right. There are 2 of them. You just can't see the second at the moment.
You need to get him in a spray can next time. Or...
Spray hex. Hex
Okay,
in
so
the
you
bottom.
take 6 points of damage from the force of the blow. Alistair.
I'll use Summon Nature's Ally 4 to do 1d3, Summon Nature's Ally 3, and using the ability of the Cauldron of Overwhelming Allies, summon an additional 1d3 worth of Cheetahs.
Cheetahs?
Yeah. So it'd be 1d3 plus 1d3.
Yep.
They may be cheaters, but they'll follow orders.
Oh, 6 of them, of course. Of course. Right, so 6 cheetahs coming out.
I thought he said Cheetos. I'm glad you clarified.
That's right. Many massive bags of Cheetos arrive.
Cheese it there.
Okay, so let's make them about that size. And let me set them up so you can control them, Martin. Okay, so it changes, and now I just should be able to copy and paste these buggers. And one more. Just a bit. Hang on. No, one more. Righto. So on your turn next round, you can move them to where you want within range of the spell.
Okay.
Ergen.
Well, being blind, and I'm going to go into total defense, which will negate the effect of my AC,
Okay.
and I'll step back 5 feet.
Righto, well, you step back 5 feet. Okay. You roll me a 1d8. Let's see where you...
Pretty
Who's
low.
eating that? That's hilarious.
Top.
Hungry.
It sure did. Oh, I had a +1 on there by mistake.
Okay, so 4. 1, 2, 3. Right. You step back 5 feet. Or what you think is backwards. Who just dropped out? Kevin.
Well, isn't
Okay.
Corbin right in front of me? So stepping back.
No, you're not entirely certain. Corbin's out in a cocoon. You can't see anything currently. And you've been whirled around and been beaten a bit, and you're a bit disoriented, and you just moved in a direction. Which you think is back.
Mate.
Oh, that's alright. No problems. Always here to help. Chomper suddenly gets distracted by all the yummy looking chickens around him. Breakfast.
Alright, so he'll use his scent ability to be able to navigate.
Yep. He needs to give me a perception check.
That'll be a... Or, which is higher. Hang on a second. Perception is one more higher.
Okay, he has a general direction over here-ish somewhere, but no fixed determination at the moment. The creature itself smells very much like much of the plant life about it.
So can you go ahead that direction?
Yeah, he can go in that direction. But he's not going to be 100% certain where it is to hit. I'll give him a 50-50 chance of hitting if you... a 50-50 chance of picking the right area, and then he's going to make another 50-50 to see if he hits later as well.
So roll D100.
Yep, tell me, is it under a 50 or over 50?
Over.
Okay. Okay, so he's in the right direction. Now he can make his attack.
Okay, first it'll be a bite.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now give me a 50% check. Okay, he misses with the bite. Is he pouncing?
I didn't say it. No.
Okay, so that's his turn over with Kina.
Hey!
There she is.
Here I am.
Off Japanesing it up.
Suppose I might want to move a little bit. Probably this way. Yeah, okay, about there. That doesn't really help.
Hey,
But okay.
Kina, you use your ability to fly, so you can get above.
Oh, that's smart. Oh, but if I start flying, will it cost me an action?
No, it's like a move. Isn't it one of your hexes?
Yeah, it's one of my hexes.
Flight hex or something like that?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
does it say?
I can fly for up to 10 minutes a day.
Does it say what type of action it is to start off?
I don't know that off the top of my head.
Okay.
10 rounds is a minute.
Where are we? Hex. Misfortune. Slumber, did you get rid of that hex? Just wondering.
I did not get rid of it. It's just weirdly not on my character sheet. But she at 5th level she can fly as per the spell. Let's see. It says that casting fly is a standard action.
Okay.
So
Spell lock ability.
I don't actually want to use up my standard action casting fly on myself.
Mhm.
But I will cast something on the one that I can see.
Yep.
I will cast. Let's see. Do I want to use a spell like Slime Touch, or do I want to use Retribution?
Burn it. Whatever which one. Does anything burn it?
I do have a Staff of Fire, but Retribution does half of any melee damage it does back to it.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
Alright, I'm gonna try Retribution. It's the same save as the last time. 21. I'm pretty sure it's to will. Have to check. Retribution, what save? Yeah, it's will. Okay.
Will save, righto, fails by 1.
Ha!
Retribution comes off.
Alright, it's a hex and it lasts for 6 rounds.
Ooh, yeah. That's not very nice. Retribution. Let's call that the nuclear sign. Righto, well done, Kina. Jack, Churches. You're currently struggling around in a cocoon. Hey,
Is there any way
I'm in a cocoon.
That's right. Is there any way that to try and break myself out of this? Or am I so well bound up that I'm restricted from doing so?
The cocoon target cannot use escape artist to get out of the cocoon. Other creatures can aid the target by attacking the cocoon with piercing or slashing weapon. The creature is each creature swallowed by the moonflower is encased in its own cocoon. No, there's not a lot you can do about it.
So I just have to...
You just have to take some damage. Thanks for pointing that out, Matt.
Can I cast spells, or am I not going to be able to get my arms free for any somatic components?
You can't use your semantic components. Any spells without semantic components, not a problem. But
right, not good.
Spit on it. Just spit.
Anything that's going to require you to touch a divine focus is also not
out.
Probably is out as well.
Should try bite it, eat it alive.
Yeah, that's right.
Eat my
Open
way
your
out.
mouth to the area that's got nice strong acid in it. I'm sure that won't burn your insides out. Okay, well while you're thinking about that, I'll roll 4d6 just for shits and giggles. And say you took 8 points of damage with bludgeoning and acid damage whilst you lay helpless in your cocoon. Jeremiah.
I am still blind, so I will try and still stay still, but I will try and cast defensively detect magic to try and ultimately with the intention of trying to find the location of some magical auras so I can place some people.
Okay, not a problem. You can do that, but I do think it depends on the site. I'll double check as we go. But that's okay. You can actually cast a spell detect magic though.
Yeah.
Corbin. You can take some damage as well. How about that?
Hmm.
I'll do acid first.
That's it.
Okay, so you take 4 points from acid after your resistance, and some bludgeoning points as well. Another nice hefty 11 points of bludgeoning damage for you. Okay.
My flaming longsword is still flaming.
Yeah, right, I'll give it, it's
On top
flaming
of
damage.
that, I'll also activate my flaming hands ability.
Okay, yep, no worries. Is Flaming Hands a spell-like ability, though?
Oh god, I'd have to find out the racial book now. Advanced Race Guide.
Oh, that's right, you're the Sully, aren't you?
And neither deny or credit that. I'm a dwarf, I'll have you know. Don't insult me.
Sorry.
Why doesn't this have... Oh, here we go.
No, you will detect where the magic law is, huh? So you have detected magic law so far.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be right. I should have just looked it up on the web. Use the relation as a strong connection to energy, please one energy type. Take.
Does it have Spit or Sue next to it?
Sue.
Sue, supernatural. You can do that without needing any casting or whatever.
Okay,
so give me
that'll
the
be...
damage of your longsword and give me the damage of your hands.
So all the longsword or just the fire damage?
Just the fire damage.
Alright, so it's just 2d6. Is there any bonus?
No. Okay, 6 points of damage, and your hands.
No, that's counting both.
Oh, is that both of them? Okay. Okay, 6 points of damage to the pod. I need to write something down. Okay, things are getting warm in there. As we have this thing steps out. This side. And it snaps down with a bite at Chomper. What's Chomper's armor class?
So 23.
Okay, well, hits with a 34. And is that a possible critical? No, it's not. So Chomper gets done for... 16 points of damage as it tries to lift Chomper up into its mouth. His CMD.
29.
Okay, doesn't manage to grab a hold of him though as Chomper slips free. The other Moonflower.
By other Moonflower, you mean the one I hexed, right?
No. Oh, actually, that was that one, so I need to roll again for its attack. Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah, and takes damage for the bite.
Yeah, retribution.
Yeah.
Well, that's only if it hits. Your misfortune this round actually stopped it from hitting. Chomper gets all his hit points back.
Oh, good job, me and Chomper.
The other, that's 2 rounds though, so that is the misfortune gone.
No. If I cackle next round, it will be extended.
Okay. If I cackle next round. Oh my god, there are freaks in this house.
Yeah, represent.
Virtually. Right, as the other moonflower attempts to snatch you up, Ergen, into its mighty, mighty jaws.
My AC is
Okay.
now higher, but not that high.
Not that high? Okay, well then we'll just assume that it bites you then, and does this amount of damage. You feel something wrap around you, doing 14 points of damage. It attempts to rip your sturdy little dwarven legs off the ground. What's your combat maneuver defense?
29.
Ooh, it doesn't manage to hold on to you. In anger, it lashes both of its tentacles towards you as well.
What a butthead.
You know, man, you're just a total butthead. Okay, the first tentacle slams home true. The second tentacle. What's your armor class?
26 now.
Okay, doesn't manage to penetrate, so the first one does. 98 plus that. Slamming you for a further 8 points of damage. Alright, Alistair. You see this thing's come out of the thing. You may now place your little cheaters.
Right.
Meow. That's a lot of cheaters.
Okay. First you'll go for 2 claws.
Righto. None of them get flanking bonus, just to let you know. They're all too small.
Okay.
Huge creatures care not with their medium little powers.
And I'll just start from the top, work my way down. So the first one.
Okay, was that 23?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Second.
Miss.
Third.
Miss.
Fourth.
Hit.
Fifth. Fourth.
Miss.
Which was that already? Let's count. Sorry.
You've got 2 hits. You've rolled 5.
Okay, one more. That's for the first claw.
Okay, well that's a natural 20. You might want to roll it again to see if it is a crit. Okay, so that will be a critical hit. So I'll deal one of these puppies to you. Unless you just want to do ×2 damage on your creatures.
I just do times 2. I know.
Yep. Okay. So you've here had 3 hits out of the first 4. One of them's a crit. Okay.
Okay,
Next lot of claws.
Next set of claws.
Miss. Miss.
Yeah.
Miss. Miss.
Oh.
Hit. And one more.
6.
Okay, also a hit. So you've had 5 hits, one of them's a critical roll damage, which will be
23 plus 5.
Okay, so 6. Yep. You could roll like, hang on, before we go, how about you just roll? You got 5 hits, one was a critical roll, 63 plus 30. So we don't do it one at a time. Oh no, we're going to have to do it one at a time. Oh no, they're slashing, aren't they? Claws? Yep. Pay no attention to me, I'm talking in my head. But it's
So
coming
that'll
in my mouth.
be
63
63.
times, plus 30.
Okay.
44 points of damage to the critter. Okay, so they start shredding leaves and bits of plant off this thing. I take it they have bite attacks?
Yeah, they do. Oh, so do that now.
Yep. It's possibly a critical fumble, but I don't care, so just keep going. Okay, it's a miss, 2 misses so far. That's a hit. Miss, 2 more to go. Hit, and 1 more. Okay, so 2 hits with the bite. Bite's piercing damage, so I need them both separately.
1, 2, 6 plus 5. Okay.
Okay, first one, it sinks its teeth in but doesn't manage to do anything to it. Second one, again, does nothing to the creature. Now, what's Alistair doing?
He's going into pounce.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that'll be.
You can't sit on Chomper's head. Find somewhere else to pounce to.
Oh, sorry.
Poor old Chomper's looking at Alistair bottom.
Alright, there we go.
I knew you two were tight, but that's just ridiculous.
I've never been so happy to be blind.
Okay.
We lose,
So
Evan?
let's do the pounce.
There it is. There we go. That is for claw.
Okay, it's a hit. Next call,
Claw.
hit. So you might as well roll both of the damage for your claws. Slashing damage, so both all gets through. Okay. And again. So 12 and 9 is 21.
And get the bite.
Righto. It's a hit.
And
for 12 points, only a minor amount of damage if that gets through, but you can see the plants, vegetation's been stripped really quite severely back. Ergen.
can I grab?
No, you can't. It can't be tripped. Or
I'm
made
sick.
prone in any way, shape or form.
Okay.
Okay, Ergen, you've got a feeling that you're very close to this thing.
Well, I'll stay in total defense and take a step back.
Okay, this time I will actually allow you to step backwards because you realise where it is. You take a 5-foot step back. Chomper.
Okay, he'll go ahead and try and go full attack.
You can give me another perception check if you want. Let's see if he actually pins it.
Okay.
Okay, no, he's still going to need to make the 50% chance to see whether he's roughly in the right area and then the 50% per hit attack. So roll the D100 first.
Hi.
Ooh, just snuck in. He's just on the edges, so he may go for his full attack.
Okay. First claw.
Misses. Oh, hang on, hits, sorry, natural 20, possibly. Give me a centaur roll, see if it does hit.
Has the either of the plants been wounded at all?
Yeah. Okay. Definitely a... Oh, hang on, rolling D109. Oh, yes. Only 2, so now see if it's a critical. Which it's a critical. So, seeing it's Chomper, I will deal one of those to you. Oh, no, no, go away! Ah! Right, deal. 1 card, 2. Where are you? Okay.
Double damage and +4 to AC for 1 round.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Okay, give me your next claw attack. Okay, that's a miss. So, double damage, we might as well just add the 2 that are together there. So we've got 19 up top and 21 there, makes 40 points of damage. Oh, as Chomper goes in and rips the stems apart of this creature, as it collapses with a large creaking groan that falls to the ground, ripped to shreds. Tina.
Way to go, Chomper!
Yay! So there's now another one that I can't see. Which way do I
No, but you can hear it. It's coming from... Give me a perception check, actually, and I'll give you a rough estimate of where you think this large noise is coming from.
Alright. Perception is +5. So roll d20 +5.
Okay, yes, you definitely detect that the sounds coming from that red ping over there.
Okay. Alright. That is over there. So I will... I'm gonna move.
Why have I got C's?
It's like in there somewhere, am I right?
In where? It's right here.
Okay. Alright. Now I'm gonna try to hex this thing. I can't see it.
You can't see it. You'll probably. It might have paid then, and I will allow you to do it if you want to cast flight and get an eagle-eye view on the situation.
Alright, I'll cast flight.
Okay. And you are now in a position like that takes up your standard action and stuff, but you can see the top of this thing weaving and moving about.
Okay.
So what I'll do. Oh no. Oh yes, actually, hang on, I take and I'll skip into that level, and I'll go. Ding. And that should make things a little easier to see for you.
Yes, I can see now. Thank you.
Okay. Jack Churches, let's roll some damage for you, hey?
Yeah, I guess I'll just grin and bear some acid damage. Oh, woe is me.
And bludgeoning.
Oh,
I'm
and-
glad you came tonight.
I should have just libbied it up again.
Should have done. Oh, libbied it up. That's got to come with it. It's now called a guider. I hope you know.
What?
Jeremiah, what are you doing? Second round concentrating
continuing
detect
with my detect magic, yeah.
magic. Okay, I remember. Spells alphabetically, detect magic. Where are we at this round?
So effectively I can determine the number of magical auras and the power of the most potent aura. But I still don't know where they are. I've got to get to 3 rounds before I can tell where they are.
There's definitely a nice, there's probably about 1, 2. How many magic items you got, Jack?
I'm not dead yet. What are you doing?
How many magic
Stop
items
looting
you
the
got?
body. Cloak of Resistance, Ring of Protection. That's really about it.
Okay, Ergen, how many magic items have you got?
Pardon me?
How many magic items have you got? None.
Yeah, they're looting our bodies already, Libby.
Wait a minute. What's happening?
Just tell me how many magical items you've got.
Okay. Does that include potions?
Yes.
1, 2.
Yourself as well, Kevin.
And does it include our weapons and everything?
Yes. Anything that's magical.
Okay, 1, 2.
10.
Jesus, and that's 12.
1.
You've just lucked out. You've just hit the
5.
12, 17, 18, 19 magical auras you can detect. There's quite a powerful one around about 30 feet from you.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Uh,
No, it's hot in here.
Are you doing anything else? Or are you just concentrating?
Can I make a perception check? Just to see if I can hear anything, because I've heard people cry out yay and that's finished.
Absolutely.
So is the... It's dead? We're safe?
No, you're not safe.
Oh, what's going on then? I don't understand.
I'm melting, dear God, I'm melting. Can you hear that?
The sorcerer cast detect magic, and
Killed one, Libby, there's one
you
left.
were in its range.
Oh, I got it. Okay, sorry.
Okay, 21, you can tell that there's a huge rustling off in the direction of this pin.
Okay. So I will still remain still.
Okay,
And keep
you
detecting.
stand stock still thinking, Jesus, they've been holding back on me. Corbin,
More damage.
more damage. More power.
That's from you I'm talking about.
Did I put the little... I don't think I did put the little web on you. Hang on, there we go. You rolling me
Roll
damage?
damage? No, you rolling damage.
No, you're rolling damage. It's your damage.
No, don't you want to hurt me?
Oh, okay. I see where we're at.
Do you really
Ah.
want to hurt me?
Oh, God. Okay,
Do
I'm just...
you really want to make
Yes, I
me
do.
cry?
Okay, you take no damage from the
damage.
acid.
Good.
And you take... Following from the bludgeoning. 8 points from bludgeoning. Okay.
Okay, so
You roll me
damage.
some damage.
Yep. So another 11 points. And I'll cast a area channel heal.
No, you've got to grasp the divine
Supernatural.
focus. Got to grasp the
Just do-
divine focus to do that. You can't do it.
Who says I do? There's nothing in the rules about that for me.
Yes, there is. To channel energy, you have to actually grab hold of your divine focus.
I don't have a divine focus.
Yeah, you would have
So it's
somewhere.
probably me. I'll grab hold of me.
You grab hold of you. You're not your own divine focus. You have a holy symbol hidden somewhere under your armor.
Alright, well, I'll do lay hands on myself then.
That
Seeing
you
you're
can
insistent
do.
on killing poor Jack Churches. Don't forget to loot his body, guys.
Not dead!
Pretty insistent on that.
It'll be much better to cut him out after he's dead.
I
So is
mean,
lay
his
hands
girlfriend.
going to work?
Yes, absolutely.
That's excellent. Good.
I
His
feel
girlfriend's
happy!
dead. His girlfriend's dead. His dog's dead. Let's face it. What's he got to live for? Okay, the creature then reacts.
Level plus charisma.
Because it's going to be another year before he can watch a Game of Thrones and miss it.
4, 3, 7 dice.
And as the creature reacts, let's have a giggle of amusement as I do this. I didn't get any giggles of amusement. That annoyed me.
You'll
Thank you.
survive.
I'm waiting for the cackle.
And let's go there. And let's go. Yeah. Is that everybody? Everybody that was blind can now see again? Oh, hang on. Where is Tom gone? He's
I don't know. Tom? He is
no,
gone.
he's not there. I don't know how long he's been gone for. I just realised he's not in turn order. Oh, Tom Tyson joined this call. Yeah.
Oh, God, look at that thing right next to me. Sheep.
Hey, Tom.
Yay.
Long time no chat.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll initiative for me? Because I realised
Right.
you said...
Crash. Well, it must be 3 rounds. Must be up by now, aren't they?
Yeah, it just turned up then.
Yeah.
Gone. Give me an initiative check, and we'll be happy.
I'm just reloading stuff here.
No worries. Well, then we'll wait for you. This creature's about to chomp on Ergen anyway, so that's okay. Ergen, as you open your eyes and go, oh, I can see. You see a massive maw come down and attempt to swallow you. And it misses you, however. And in anger again, it flings 2 tentacles at you. 16. Okay. You will act soon next turn. The first tentacle strikes you. The second tentacle strikes you. So you take that amount of damage as they both slam you, building you around for 18 points of damage. Let's add 1 for Dynas. Turn 16. Right, Alistair.
How high are these trees, or can you run through it?
They're hugely high and tangled, and I think I sort of mentioned how tightly tangled they were with blackberries and raspberries and thick tropical vegetation. It's almost impassable. Well, they are impassable. Unless you're a big plant.
This would be 50 feet over here.
Okay, not stopping to help Jack Churches at all? Fair enough. I wouldn't either.
Oh, where's Jack? Over there.
Loot his body while you're there.
Okay,
Jack
I'll take care of
Laying
him.
right here. Okay, so you come in and what do you
He's only
do?
got 2 magical items.
No,
He's cocooned, by the way.
you're
I
saying
will-
thanks.
I'll claw him out.
Okay, you slash down with a claw.
Well, this is going to tickle.
Hang on a second.
I'm going to have a holy symbol burnt into my body.
You're a bitty young man, Kevin. Okay, that's a definite old hit. Now let's do some damage. Okay, the pod takes 15, you take 7, Jack.
What?
7.
Oh, you're slashing away at the pod. He's inside the pod. Unfortunately, that means for him he's going to take some of the damage. Ergen, your action.
Well,
Save me, Ergen, slash me open.
There's an offer you're not going to get twice.
okay, I'm looking around. Is that Corbin underneath it?
Corbin's right next to you. See the little net underneath your name? That's Corbin.
I'm a little pod sitting on the ground.
He's right next to you.
Oh, sorry. Can I also move the cheetahs?
Oh yes, yep. Go for it.
So I'll just put
I'll
them
slash at the cocoon.
for convenience.
Okay.
Just
No
all the
worries.
same location.
AC 15 is what you're looking at. Hey Jeremiah, did you notice you're now getting a big ring hole full of Alistair bottom?
I did notice that, and I'm not blind anymore.
Can I vital strike it?
Why not?
I've got a scorching ray loaded finger. You better move that.
You threaten to
Okay,
give me
right.
a burning ring or something, are you?
Yeah, there are so many lines there. It's just
He
Potential.
fell into a burning ring of fire. Burn, burn, burn as the flames rolled higher. Okay, as you do 9 points of damage to your paladin companion, but also manage to get him out of the cocoon as it peels apart from your blow.
And so I can still take a step back, right?
Yep, you've still got a 5-foot step coming.
Well, I don't know. How far is 5 feet?
About the size of your token, and you can't move in there. You'll have to move to here.
Why
Because
can't I
that's,
move
because that's all plants and brush and blackberries and stuff.
Yeah. Chomper just
Right.
left in there.
Chomper runs around there. Oh, is Chomper going to have a bit of a slash at Jack as well?
yeah, get him, slash him.
Kill Jack!
Maybe not. I'll have the cheetahs get him out.
Oh, yeah, they can all have a bit of a claw each. How many have you got? 1, 2, 3, 4 that can have a claw?
Okay. Oh, you want me to do it now?
Yes, yeah. Oh, well, that's where they got to, so we might as well do it.
Okay.
Four cheetahs clawing away at it should get him out, hopefully. He might even be alive
Hopefully
after
without
that.
even killing me. Yeah, that's right. Remember, just thinking now, does channel energy have a somatic component?
No, you
No,
just have to
you
put
need to grip your divine focus.
Ah, stupid defined focus.
I'll do first claw.
Okay, that's a hit. Anything above 15's a hit on a cocoon.
Okay. So 2, 3,
Yep.
4.
Look at that,
okay.
that one is. I don't care about critical fumbles.
Oh,
Right,
oh,
so Yeah,
Oh, come on, that was so much fun. Did
Actually-
James tell you what Critical Fumble did to himself the other day?
No, not yet. But I am good. Seeing you rolled 2 ones, that one actually killed itself. So
Okay.
you just lost a follower. Roll me 3d6 damage worth. Or 3d whatever it is.
That's what happens when you get too many cats together. They all start getting very catty.
Just waiting for that to come up.
Here.
Let's see, 3D. Okay.
Is it only 3d6? Do they have no strength bonus or anything like that?
Let me see. Oh yeah, plus 5.
Plus
So-
5.
Each.
3d6 plus 5.
D6 plus 5, so that's plus 15, so that's 25. That's 12 damage to Jack.
Loot the body!
I'm not dead!
And the cocoon rips open. You are prone though, buddy.
Sorry, how many was it? 12?
12 points of damage to you.
Huzzah, I'm alive.
You are both now prone. So I'll get rid of your net and I'll add the arrows in the back symbol to you both. So, rid of the net, arrows in the back. There we go. Okay. Kina, back to you.
Alright, how's the tree looking? What's its general condition? Or not tree, flower.
The flower is in pristine condition.
Yeah, gross. Freaking flowers. Why do I even frolic in them? They're terrible.
You got those flowers all overexcited and look what happened.
That's right, guys. Blame the witch. I'm used to it by now.
Burn her.
Corbin doesn't want to blame you, he just wants to burn you.
Not just Corbin.
Cackle in your general direction. I will retribute it.
We'll retribute it. Okay, it gets saved. Come on. Big flower, make your save. That's what I'm talking about. It goes in your face, witchy poo, and it plays a little magic flute. At least somebody got the reference. Excellent.
I got the reference. It just took me a while to get to the humour.
Oh, come on, Timmy. It ain't all bad. Right, are you moving at all, Tina?
Let's
Getting in nice
see.
and close so it can bite you or anything like that?
What's that?
Getting in nice and close so it can bite you?
I mean, as exciting as that sounds, I think I'm gonna stay up here in the air.
Okay, fair enough. Jack Churches, let's see you do some good for a change. Christ's sake.
Bloody hell. Specifically excluding the flower, I am now going to channel energy. Da, 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 da.
Oh my god! You didn't even think we'd have a cleric in the party!
I now exclude Corbin.
Now, burn the paladin! Right, are you standing up as well?
No, because I get the general impression that if I stand up, it'll get me again. So
Are you not
thinking that's not a
standing
good idea. I'm not going to provoke the attack of opportunity by standing up.
I'm going to channel from the ground.
That's it.
Wave his little holy symbol in the air from the ground and go,
That's it.
yo dudes, heal.
So I'm just trying to find out. I can't remember if I'm 3d6 now. I am 3d6. Isn't that great? All right.
Oh my god, you've even almost got a useful cleric.
I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. Just sing a little mantra.
Oh god, you are so cool.
11 hit points is healed for anybody who has a damage. From Jack
Thank
Churches,
you.
who's too much of a scared little ranger to stand up. Jeremiah.
Having been
Frog?
smacked by something earlier, I'm going to raise my little finger, point at it, and say, I see you, and fire some Scorching Ray defensively at it.
Get your fingers stuck in Alistair. And cause him as if he's just spent the night at a Mexican restaurant.
That's right. The Scorching Ray is going to come out of Alistair's mouth.
Wow, I want to see that.
Okay, touch AC.
Touch AC.
You got the range for it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got range.
Yep.
2 rays. 1, 2.
That's a fat old hit on the natural roll, even. And the other one's a fat old hit as 2 Scorching Rays strike the creature. See it reacts rather badly to flame.
So, it's normally 4d6 for each of them. That'll be 8d6. 2 rays,
16d6, in fact.
and 16d6. I see you, Planty.
Oh my god.
And
Insane.
roll you
One's
my
a-
16d6.
Well, 20's going on a holiday, counting up the numbers. Oh, and the official poll's in. 49 points of damage.
Oh, yeah.
49. Oh, that was almost a death by massive damage saving throw. Corbin. Duval.
I shall stand up and strike it if I'm in range.
Okay, as you stand up, it goes to beat the living bejesus out of you with its mouth.
I thought it might.
Because it's a rude plant like that, and it's just been burnt rather badly, and it's very upset. It's going to take it out on you because it can't reach the sorcerer. 26 should be a hit.
Here's the druid when you meet one. Oh, we killed them all, I guess.
That. Yes, it does.
Is there a
13.
stand-up? Is there a way of standing up without triggering an opportunity attack?
No.
That'll be like a feat.
There are feats for it.
Right, so there's no
The
native.
masterminds has got
It's
one.
called Keep Up, I think it was.
Up or something.
There's no native way to get up without attracting an attack of opportunity. Right, it then attempts to swallow you back up and cocoon you again. What's your... what's it? And by thingy, what's it, I mean combat maneuver defense.
23.
Can I aid that?
No. And you see Corbin is his pointy little shiny legs is now hanging outside the mouth again. You're having a very bad day of deja vu. Dinus, your action.
Oh, if it's swallowed in, better not acid splash it. That might hurt. Right, action. Ooh.
Oh wait, it's immune to acid, right?
Yes.
You have fire and slashing.
Fire and slashing. But so set it on fire while he's like being looped up.
Yeah, pretty much. Nobody cares about the paladin. He's only there for fodder.
Oh, hang on. While I'm being swallowed, I still get an attack, don't I?
No, the attack.
Because it hasn't swallowed me yet.
Oh, it's got you in your mouth. You grappled, and you've got a long, heavy longsword. But you can give me actually 1d6 of flame.
It's
30
crashing
seconds.
your head.
2d6 of flame.
Isn't the creature a gargantuan, so you can be able to aim for the lower part of the body,
Yeah.
right?
You said 15 feet? That's not. Is that big enough?
15 feet. Did you say?
Did you say 15 feet tall the thing was? Or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that?
20 feet tall. Yeah.
So
Don't need
has
to
it
worry about
picked him up
minus
like
four.
picked him up in the air and like near the top of it, or
Yeah, pretty much.
so I could like do a burning hands at its base
Yep, that's fine. Give me another 2d6, by the way, Corbin.
and not
did.
get him, and not have fun.
Yeah, and not get him. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, we'll do that.
Yeah, another 2 call them because it's vulnerable to flying. So it takes double damage.
Being a planet, that makes sense.
Well, sometimes.
Yeah, well,
It's a nice
of course,
green, healthy plant, but you know.
some planet.
Righto, give me 2 ranged attacks then as you burning hands it up.
Well, I guess I gotta check the number now. I've been upgraded. So base attack plus 5. You say 2 attacks?
You're gonna have to move forward a bit, but no, just the one from the looks of it.
Cheers, James.
I can't attack with a longsword. It says I can't do anything that requires 2 hands.
I thought it had to be a light melee weapon.
Probably once I'm swallowed it can't, but not with just grappling.
That hits, Tom. So we need 10d4 from you.
Is it 10 or is it 5 like the wizardy level?
It's 10 because it's vulnerable to flying.
Okay, no worries.
26
That's alright.
points of damage. Okay, give me your longsword attack then. Remembering that.
Well, you've done the damage from the fire, yeah. So, vital strike, longsword strike. It didn't hit anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. That brings us around to Alistair. No, hang on, where's the flower gone?
Oh, that's bloody damage.
Where's the flower gone? Why? Oh, because I deleted the other flower. Hang on, I need to get the flower returned. Let's go. Let's go crazy. And go until we've got the flower up. There we go. Okay, it attempts to swallow you down, Kevin. Ooh, 25 is one off not swallowing you down. It swallows you down and spits you out, giving you the webbing of being spat out goodness again, and doing the following damage. 2d6 minus 5, your acid resistance, so that one will be 3 points of acid damage, and a further 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Nailed you with that. And it moves, well, it can only move 5 foot. And then it lays 2 tentacles into Tom the Flaming Wizard. What's your armor class, Tom?
Oh, that we shall usually 17. Actually, armor class 17. Yeah.
17. Okay, first one just hits you. You almost dodge out of the way, Matrix style. The second one looks like it's going to wallop you.
I presume the armor plus 2 is counting the braces or whatever I've got.
Yeah, I would say so. Okay, as the second one wallops you for a critical hit. So the first one does. First tentacle hits you for 5 points of damage, a glancing blow. Where the next one card to the Games Master, who would need. And let's have a looky here. Get it out. Cut loose.
Like, die Paladin and get mad, I might have to fireball it.
Okay, concussion, breathless, normal damage, and you are exhausted for 1d4 rounds as it beats the living air out of you with the attack.
Oh.
It does. 8 points of damage. And you become exhausted for 1 round. Now it's Alistair's go.
So what does exhaustion mean when like roasting its base off with a wand?
Exhaustion is...
So I get a minus attack with them.
An exhausted character moves at half speed, cannot run or charge, and takes -6 penalty to strength and dexterity. After 1 hour of complete rest, an exhausted character becomes fatigued. A fatigued character becomes exhausted by doing something else that will cause fatigue. So, -6 penalty to strength and dex, which is -3 to all attacks, basically.
Yep, fair enough.
Alistair.
Okay, I'll do a fireball on it. So there'll be a 10d6.
Fireball.
Alright, that was my next idea.
Let's think about ranges and areas of effect and stuff here.
So
I don't care.
I'll just aim it towards the back half of it.
Let it swallow you and
Yeah, but-
burn the outside, so you'll be protected, just nice and warm.
The back half of it is in thick brush.
Oodling, hey?
And I'm also going to probably point out that you have tiny, tiny, weeny little throwing arms as a raptor.
That's fine. So how about towards this end?
If you can see around corners, you're currently here. And if you can get a direct line from you to back there, which you can't really because of the trees and stuff. It's a good idea, but the practicalities of it aren't good in this closed sort of tight environment. The creature is very badly wounded currently.
What about if he fires it into the air?
If that helps him make decisions
If
about
it
this,
badly,
he
if
would
it looks
implore him
really,
to sit down.
if it looks really cut to pieces, it's probably a waste to fireball it, really.
I'll just go ahead and pounce it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Ponce it. That's very poncy.
Oh, shut up, Paladin, you're in a cocoon.
As an American, you wouldn't get that.
Pounce
rip its guts out, and if the smelly pooey bits fall on the, if it's got any fall on the paladin, that wouldn't be sad.
Hurt the body.
Give me a couple of claw attacks on it.
Okay.
Rip its guts out, crush its head, whatever bits it's got. Tie knots and its tentacles. Rip its arms off.
By the way, Jeremiah, hang on, I might
First
miss
one.
something different. Okay, yeah, no, that's a miss.
Second one.
That's a hit.
Okay. And
Jimmy. What you doing, crazy?
11 points of damage. Well, looky there. That's precisely what you needed to make it go creak, fall, crash, die.
Gotta love it, though.
Hello, control grenade!
I reckon the little pussycats will run forward and free you from the cocoon.
there you go.
Some really big toothpicks to get it out of your teeth, so, you know.
Take 12 points of damage though as they free you.
Yeah.
I'll rummage around looking for the source of those auras, Mark.
Okay, not a problem. You realise too that you were the only one that could see that, hopefully.
Okay. I'm coming over and landing over there.
Oh, so now she joins the group, right? Is that how it is?
Finished
Detect
frolicking,
magic.
have we?
It's a shame I was too blind to see all the help she gave us.
Oh,
I didn't
sorry,
say nothing.
there was actually one more than I actually listed you then, Jeremiah, too, by the
Oh,
way.
excellent.
You find 3 things are lodged within the gullet of this flower. One of them appears to be a finely wrought breastplate with a magical aura. There is a flail that comes out with a magical aura, and there is also a backpack that comes out with a magical aura.
Breastplate, flail.
Flail, heavy flail.
And the backpack.
Yes.
Backpack.
Alright. So, magic people, how about identifying them?
Oh, this is my favorite part.
Wipe the goop off.
How many people are injured and how much are they injured?
13 points.
Buy something?
13? That's hardly a wound.
I'm
50
only,
odd.
I'm only a short, gimpy, half-elf wizard, remember?
You don't mean you've got 13 points left.
Well,
No,
hang on.
13 points total. Damn.
Hang on.
I'm going to be doing a lot of healing because I'm down about 50.
Hang on,
Look,
healing
yeah,
people.
I'm down low.
35
Healing
now.
people, shut up. Good. Now let's get to the magical items. We'll assume that each of the magic casters have an item each. So Tom just identified his. I'm giving him the heavy flail because it's a +1 heavy flail.
+1.
Okay. Now, Kina, being the lady, would you prefer to look at the breastplate or the bag?
The bag.
Oh, this is,
Oh, of
God,
course.
gross sexism.
What? I offered her the breastplate
Not
as well.
really. Not
Okay,
really, if it doesn't wear armor.
The bag has a transmutation aura on it. Roll me a spellcraft check.
I don't really want to flail either.
It
Just
is
turn it upside down.
It's a handy haversack,
Mm.
which
That
is
is a handy haversack.
yes. And now
Sounds
you
like-
have it.
Sounds
You
like you're in
open
a
it up and
five
find
adventure.
that it has 230 gold pieces in it.
Ooh, 230 GP, got it.
235 actually.
235
I was
GP.
trying to jip you.
we-
Okay,
Back in the bag of holding.
Jeremiah.
Arcana and a spellcraft.
Why do you take so long to come up? Okay, the Arcana tells you it's abjuration, and the spellcraft tells you it's a +1 breastplate.
Cool.
+1 breastplate.
These are the only surviving remains of the victim who spawned this moonflower.
Ah, it's what you could have turned into, Jack.
Yeah, see?
Yes, that's right.
He could have been useful. Now, healers, go for your gabby normal selves. Talk about healing as much as you want.
I don't want to anymore.
I'm
Oh.
going to start spamming healing until people say they don't need it anymore, myself included.
Passive aggressive paladin.
Okay, so what Jack is saying is he's doing something useful and rolling his what's that called?
Channel heal.
Channel
energy.
energy. So anybody in range of Jack can get these channel energies, which are 11. I don't know what those were of Corbin's.
They're mine. I channel too.
Yeah, so
Oh, did you?
are you channeling that to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay,
If I
good.
was only doing it to myself, I wouldn't have told you all.
Did we get 20?
That
20
was
plus 11
31
is
in total
31.
so far.
31. I only need 4 more and I'm healed.
Well, you got another 9.
So I'm fully healed. Thank you.
I need more.
So do
Just
I.
straight heal. You know,
Ooh, that's nice. Roll, Jack.
You get 14.
So your dice rolling hand's been refreshed by your week off watching Game of Thrones.
Oh, wow. You do bitch so, don't you? Corbin, how are you feeling? I'm about 3 off top. Do you still need another one?
I need 8.
Then that's
But
another
it's not
one. Then.
worth. All right.
Yeah, it is. It is for me. Not for you. Wouldn't use one of yours. But
No.
there's the magic 8.
There you go. Excellent.
Okay. So you left stuck in this little orchard of, what did they call it? The Orchard of Malice. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I'll get rid of those.
Go with the, like, throne of unicorns there.
Well, what is this over here? We're able to look at it
Look at what?
right there.
That's where you started the entire sort of adventure from.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey
Nice
guys.
talking.
What's us over here?
Walking in the bushes.
And it's taken us the entire search of the area to find the one exit.
Well, if that is the one exit.
Secret door, buddy. Anybody want to look for secret doors? Secret portals, secret trapdoors.
We need to rest.
What?
Yeah, I feel rather exhausted. So yeah.
Yes,
No,
I need to
you
rest.
don't anymore. You're fine now. It was only
Feels
for a round.
fatigued.
No, we need to rest because all my lay on hands, like the primary healer of the group, needs to rest.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Okay.
What?
Must be time for a drink.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, okay. Let's have a drink time. That
We
would
can
be
have some
good.
vegetarian shish kebabs while we're here.
But I'm still a little bit dodgy about bloody.
Get yippee out of the mouth.
Only like rested about 5 minutes ago.
Was that,
We
the
fought that evil treant, and we didn't rest after that. And we fought the
Right.
thing before that without resting too.
Yeah, we haven't rested since we got here, actually.
Oh, well then I'll shut up because I'm apparently, and I'll quote, quite bitchy sometimes.
You haven't been here that long.
And
All right.
sensitive, it would appear too.
Right, well then, are you going back to the central area to rest, or are you resting in the Orchard of Malice?
No, we
I
go
don't
back
want
to
to rest in the Orchard of Malice.
go back to the furniture with a fire.
Yeah, let's go back to the hut.
Okay. Go
Although
back
I'm
there.
glad that it's not a chicken anymore.
Is this the hut?
Well, that's where you started from. No, Egan, come this way. I'm dragging people over. Oh, Egan moved herself back again. Egan. Naughty dwarf. Okay. You're all there. If you want to grab a drink now will be a good time, but also think about spells, stuff like that, so you're right to go when we come back after a 5-minute break.
Did we identify the breastplate?
I'll just take
The
you.
+1.
There's a
Plus
plus
one.
one breastplate.
Are we supposed to be? Am I supposed to be no longer blinded by the light?
Anyone
It's all-
need a +1
black.
breastplate?
Yeah, no, you weren't blinded. You were only blinded for 3 rounds, Dinus.
I've got the weird black thing, or am I not down far enough on?
Okay, hang on a minute. I'll see if I can fix that. I might not be able to, but there you go.
Yeah,
Anybody-
no, that's all. I see.
I'm
I
going to
see.
grab a drink. I'll be back in 5.
Okay, back in hut, guys.
Yep, I see.
Oh, shite.
What do you want, cat? Hmm?
So how are you liking the game so far, Matt? I know as a new player it might be reasonably confusing to you.
Hang on.
Bitch.
Ah, shit. Missed out on it. Damn it. Ah.
Past the Shiraz. I wish. Ooh, might have to go for a different drink. This one smells awful.
You know what I realized? We need a musical interlude while we take a break.
Well, Matt can just sing for us.
Yeah.
I could, but there was something so much more awesome that I noticed on Google Plus this week,
Music?
and it was a 1980s redo of the Game of Thrones theme, and it's worthwhile googling Game of Thrones theme 1990s or 1980s, one of the two.
Yeah, I
It
think I
is
saw that.
awesome.
Game of Thrones Game of Thrones 1980
Yeah, try that.
theme song.
Yep.
Write the theme tune, sing the theme tune.
The groovy remix.
No, hang on. I'm posting a link now, Libby.
Oh God, what's Matt into?
Oh God, darn it.
Simply the best choice on
Ah,
HBO.
Oh, that's hilarious.
hilarious, tragic. They're so close to the same thing. Bro, cut the music.
Is our break over?
Our break
Kick
is
it.
over. I was about to mute him.
That's a hoot.
Wasn't me.
Oh, well, I'm muting you anyway, just for introducing it. Anyway,
Oh, that's mean.
I am the game monster tonight, Libby, haven't you noticed? Okay, so you all get a lovely night's rest in the garden. Well, it doesn't really turn night terribly much, per se.
I feel so much refreshed.
Well, so shall we head out?
Yes,
Surely.
back to the door.
Now, Corbin, you just walked straight through that forest. You
I
donkey
did.
bugger.
That's my God willing me through.
Dwarven god, he'd will you to mine.
Yeah, mine the forest, mine the earth, mine the sky, whatever, it's all mine.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. Oh, well, come over here. What you seem to be approaching seems to be some kind of large wooden building. It appears to have no windows that you can see, and the doors themselves are reasonably old wooden oaken doors.
Send the
Any marks
road
or anything
forward.
on the doors?
No, just they pretty much they almost look like just, you know, your garden variety shed type doors, except there's two of them, so they're a bit more impressive.
Send the road forward, Ludy's body.
Dinus, you want to check and see if it's trapped or locked or anything?
Tom? He's not there currently.
Well,
Oh,
I'll
no.
give it a pull.
Open.
Okay, so Tom makes a 1d20 plus something roll. let's say he's a pretty cool rogue. Let's give him plus 16. He checks the doors, says that they're unlocked, and there appears to be no trap.
I'll open it.
Okay, you swing it open. Oh, the doors are open.
Very good. Very good.
Excellent. I didn't put any doors on this. Excellent.
You can see a door on the right and a door on the left.
No, you can't because the doors were closed. Okay, Corbin, as you move in, you can see there's quite a bit of dust. There's a bit of mouldering straw and whatnot on here, on the ground.
Any
And you
cobwebs?
come. Give me a perception check.
How can you hide a cobweb, especially giant cobwebs?
I'm just going to give you a bit more description than cobwebs. Stop your freaking moaning. Just because you're a
I'm a
paladin,
paladin.
doesn't mean you have to
I'm
moan.
meant to moan.
Okay,
I'm
you
not worthy of this and I'm not worthy of that. Bloody Psalms, they're so boring.
you notice that there's some disturbance on the ground of the straw and whatnot, and this door also appears to be recently opened because the cobwebs that did stretch across a portion of the door have been broken.
Get the ranger to track. See if you can find any tracks.
I use my ability to detect undead, fey, outsiders, astro, ethereal, or incorporeal creatures.
Okay, what's that ability?
It's a Menhir Savant Spirit Sense.
Oh, good, I'm so glad it was easy to spell.
Oh,
Menhir Savant Spirit Sense.
oh, but
Fair dinkum.
before we go in,
Yes.
I reincarnate the cat.
Reincarnate the cat.
Who's
That's a new one.
Okay, well, what does the cat come back as? That's what I want to know.
The cat came back the very day.
That's the best singing we've had all night.
I'm not sure about that. Thank you very much. Yeah, Dinkin.
Let's have it comes back as a dog.
The hammer is offended. Right, so... Oh, for Christ's sake, why is it so hard for me? Shut up, Matt.
Oh, so many times.
You've been watching the Divinals video, probably.
Oh dear, where's my reincarnate chart? It would. I think it'd probably take me less time to go to my blog and look it up. There we
Comes
are.
back as a real dwarf.
It might be.
The druid
Okay.
spell that's reincarnate.
Give me a 1d100 spell. 1d100 roll. Sorry, spell. 1d100 roll, please, Evan.
Okay.
78.
Oh, I found it.
Your pussycat comes back as a rat folk.
Is it what?
That's kind of ironic, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pussycat comes back as a rat.
This table says 78 to 89 human, but I guess that's for humanoid.
This is the Hammers. This is the Hammers personal
Extended
or extended.
reincarnate chart. Because they brought out the advanced race guide, so I chucked up a chart that has all of them on it. What was the cat's name?
His name is Savet.
The vet comes back as a rat folk. And he's...
Disgusted, kills himself.
No, he attacks himself and he
As she opens her eyes, she
Half
looks
his
up
body
and she
is
says,
rusty.
I am breathing again. That is most unexpected. She looks up at you, Keener, and then she smiles widely with her two buck teeth. And she says,
Aw.
I seem much larger than last time. And
Verbal.
oh, hang on, you see she smacks at the big rat tail and starts to and puts it in her mouth and bites and then lets out a bit of a yelpy pain. There appears to be less fur on my beautiful bushy tail.
Well, the reincarnate spell is rather random, you see.
Blame the witch.
Blame the witch. She
And,
is,
so you know, I signed away all liability. You.
All care, no responsibility.
I thank you nonetheless. It was a generous thing that you have done. I would be pleased to be a servant of yours if you wish one.
What
I
about
would
your?
love to have you along.
Oh.
What about Elizaveta?
We still need.
The cat's previous owner. We were going to help. Good.
What does my lemming think going?
She knows that she's already dead
Oh, okay.
because the link between them was severed. Oh god, I've just typed rat folk into D20 and all I've got are a bunch of rat folk with their heads chopped off.
Oh,
Rather gruesome.
I like my rat folk.
Skaven. Let's try Skaven.
Vet the rat folk.
Savette will join you next week as she needs rest after being reincarnated. It's rather disturbing, she says, so I need to rest up.
Okay, night.
But I'll curl up and you see she curls up like a cat, which is reasonably amusing since she's a rat. And goes to sleep while you all wander off. She's curled up like a cat on a mat, but she's a rat.
Cover in the haversack.
Oh wow.
Just my cut.
I don't know. I thought it was the game monster.
You don't appreciate fine poetry, Matt?
What you should have said.
Well, I'm sorry. If you're fine poetry, or were you, heavily plagiarising Dr. Zeus? I'm really not sure.
That was fine poetry, and that you need to pay a price for it, dear.
Actually, that is a good rat. I like it, Tom.
It was bad.
Save image as if my cat knows she's come out to look at me and stare at me horribly. Right, so we save that. I'll deal with that next week anyway. I wasn't quite prepared for that. I should have been, but I wasn't. Okay, so yes. You come in and to this building after letting Savette get some rest.
And
no, there's no undead. That's right, I was looking up that power, wasn't it, before Savette took my attention away.
I think.
Druid, Spirit Sense, spellcasting options. A first level of my here, Savant can detect the presence of undead fey outside as an astral, ether, or incorporeal creatures. Ability functions like detect undead, and the Druid detects all of these creatures rather than trying to detect one kind. Detect undead. Okay, first round, presence or absence of undead auras. Number of undead auras. Okay. So where are you focusing this?
60 feet, right?
Okay, so you're just focusing it straight down the corridor?
Yeah.
Own shape from you. Ah! Whoops. No, my rat! And that's about cone shape. Yes, no detection of any auras.
How big is the corridor?
Corridor's 10 foot wide, but you've got essentially an area of about that detected, being a cone.
How about
Listen to the door on the right.
I'll spam it as we move all directions.
Well, you can't do all directions. You've got to focus in one. You know, it's not like a radar effect.
So we do like half speed as we go through the corridor, taking time.
Yeah, well, you can do that. You just point your arrow in the direction that you're going to focus as the center, and then I'll do the
Okay.
as we go.
Since this will
Give
be
me
a tight corridor.
check. Give me a perception check, Corbin, as you place your helm against the door.
I take my helm off. Saying
So
the
you
rogue's
can-
not up here.
That's because I'm fairly certain Dinas doesn't actually like going in anywhere. He prefers. I'm fairly certain Dinas actually carries his own deck chair with him. And tends to sit on it at the back of the back of the group. Unless.
This planet pretty much sucks, really.
You know not what you say. Okay, Corbin, you have a bit of a listen at the door, and you hear movement and banging and clanking and stuff. There's something definitely moving in there.
Check the door, see if it's locked or open. Carefully.
Okay. Yes, you can, Alistair. Hang on, I've got to find you. There you are. It is unlocked.
You ready, Ergon?
Yep,
Alright.
I'm ready.
Open the door and step boldly inside unless there's something really big and fire-breathing in there.
In which case you do it meekly and apologetically for disturbing it.
No, if it's in that case, we just shut the door and run.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. The door swings open. And inside, you see a room that has mounds of mouldering herbs, there's bales of pots, there's barrels, there's clay pots, there's trays of dried seeds, there's a stone fireplace on the opposite side of the room to you, and standing in there is a figure that is quite tall, it'll be about 6 to 6.5 feet tall, wrapped, swathed in red robes that only allow its eyes to peer out curiously. It looks up as you enter the room.
Did you say it was a rat?
No, I didn't say it was a rat. I said it was a figure that was about 6 to 6.5 feet tall, wrapped in red robes, with only its eyes peering out from it. You can see no other part of the body apart from its eyes.
Are they little ratty eyes?
No, they're fairly normalish type eyes.
Go forth and greet them diplomatically.
Okay. You step in, greeting them. How do you do so?
Well, I detect evil to start with, and then I'll say, "Greetings, fellow traveller. We mean you no harm." Okay,
you step forward and detect evil, stating that. You can give me a diplomacy check as you do, as you get a strong tugging of evil across your evil radar. Alistair, are you focusing on that area?
Yeah.
You're detecting an outsider.
An evil outsider? God, that's double whammy.
Oh, the paladin's excited. The figure straightens up and places down a clay pot that it was looking in. And it says to him, "Ah, excellent. More natives from the area. My master would be pleased to meet you."
Who is your master asking? Talk to him, Corby.
The voice of my god tells me to say, "Where is your master at this moment, young minion?"
Not far, not far. I can lead you to them.
I'm sure you can, you nice person.
Would you come with me so that you can meet my master? He would be very interested in meeting any denizens of this plane.
Who is your master asking?
What is it? My god says, "Who is your master?"
His name I will not speak for fear of embarrassing him at my poor pronunciation. But I can lead you to him and you may ask him that himself.
And how would we travel there?
We could walk and I could show you the way.
Excellent! Lead forth, young stray rat folk.
I'm not a rat folk, he says. I am a person just like you. Anybody in the room, which is Ergen, Jeremiah, and Corbin, give me another perception check.
Oh, god damn, I'm perceptive. Oh, god damn, the dwarves are perceptive.
Perceptive. I hate it when you
Perceptive.
perceptive.
Mine's actually 2 less. I messed up.
That's because you're sweeping the room with your eyes.
29.
Perceptive.
Perceptive, yep. All-encompassing perception.
Okay, in the fireplace, you notice at the back of the fireplace there seem to be iron rungs, like a ladder at the back of the fireplace.
Going up or down?
They seem to go upwards. But this figure begins to walk towards you and he says, please, please, come this way. The master is not far.
I don't think so.
Sense motive? Anybody?
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. My god, whispers to me. Sense motive.
God, your God's bloody chatty today, I gotta say.
I know. What is sense motive? Oh, that's another one. Exactly the same role.
Okay,
I think he's evil. So he's got evil motives.
does he?
Of course he does.
Why?
Because paladins only have a very limited world view.
You're just being evilist.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Prejudice.
Just admit it. You're being
I'm
evilist.
being lawful goodist.
Awful goodness. Where are we? Okay, right. I'm gonna make the GM roll. Okay, no, he seems quite excited to take you to his master.
Well, we may as. Do you want to go? At least we'll know where his master is and get it over and done with.
I don't think so. I don't think we should go anywhere with a servant who can't name his master.
It's simply because his language is not native to mine, and his name is exceptionally hard to speak.
Well, then
Can
how
you
can
write it down?
How can you understand orders and carry them out if you can't speak his language?
I call him master. I can
Does it
speak
sound-
his language.
Does it sound like Beelzebubble?
No,
Oh, well.
it has more gravel in its intonation, and it would take perhaps 2 minutes to say in full form.
Oh, that's very pretentious.
I
wander over and...
Speaking of form, what form is your master?
Just please come with me. Look, I have a pouch of gems. If you come with me, I'll give you my pouch of gems.
I go over to have a look at the
more about
ladders.
this master.
Here's my master. Just come and meet with him.
Why are he interested in the denizens? The people we've met around here have been very unhappy.
Well, that is why he wants to understand more about them, for he has been attacked by everyone he has met. He has not known some that are of a kind nature, like yourself.
Not kind.
No, she's
No.
not. I'll vouch for that.
You are dwarf. You are stout and loyal, and my master would like such qualities in a person.
And you are hiding your person. You won't show your face. You can't tell us your master's name, what he looks like, what form he takes. Sorry.
It is
We've
my
been through a
religion
lot
that I
since
must not show my face.
Hey, Ratface, what's up the ladders over here?
What ladders? He turns and looks over towards you.
The rungs, the iron rungs.
What iron rungs? He walks back over towards you. Oh.
There were
he
iron rungs
says.
there, weren't there?
Follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wanders
follow.
over and he looks and he says, oh, I had not noticed those before.
You didn't notice them, but they're right there.
Yeah, they're hidden at the back of the fireplace. It was a very good perception roll.
Oh, okay.
Well.
Let me curious. Perhaps there are more of your kind up there.
Yeah, we should do a nature check.
Do a nature check?
What on this guy? No. Nature's
No.
not going to cut it.
Would it
Knowledge
be
planes.
Knowledge planes, yeah.
Oh, no more.
Don't trust him. He's taking us to something
I
bad.
have a plus 12 knowledge planes.
Oh, for frig's sake, bloody witches. Okay, you can't pinpoint him exactly, but you can tell from the speech that he's talking with the use of magic. Probably a tongue spell or something similar. And there was just something about the eyes, and also you notice from looking at him that he's not breathing either. There's no breath coming from him in any way, shape or form. You're not sure what plane he comes from though.
While he's talking to the dwarf intently, I'll get my holy symbol out and shove it in his face.
Oh, we're so friendly. So very, very friendly.
Well, if he's good, it'll have no effect whatsoever.
We know
Is
he's
this the
not
one
good.
you burned into your chest?
Yes, that's the one. haven't done it yet. I just said I plan to.
Okay, he simply looks you up and down and is quite affronted. He says, "So will you come to see my master or not?"
No, I don't think so.
Fine, then I shall take my leave.
I think not. And I'm going
Yeah,
to beat him.
Stop him.
I'm
Stop him.
gonna, not let him. I want to hit him right then.
Hit him.
Oh my god, what sort of paladin are you again?
He's evil. I can do whatever I like.
He's not acted evilly to you.
Well, I
He's
just
evil
like
in
to
nature.
He's of evil nature. They're all the same.
Okay, you surprised him and strike him, Ergen.
Anyway, I didn't hit him. Ergen did. She's my muscle.
Oh my god.
Whenever I'm not sure it might endanger my alignment, Ergen, hit him.
Give me some damage, Ergen. Okay. Things must have been rough at the cloister, that's all I say. Right. Roll initiative. As you slam into his back, you brave dwarf, you.
I think she is.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't surprise me in any way, shape or form. Okay, this is coming from Jack.
Keening my character?
Yep, pretty much. I am.
Can't trust these rat people anyway.
Worshipper of lawful good God, and what do? You chop some guy in the back that's done nothing to you.
I haven't hit him. I didn't touch him.
18 for Alistair, 11 for Chomper. Uh, 6 for Jeremiah. Oh, crikey. Tina, getting in on the action? Dinus?
I will.
We're
I will
getting our
stand
murder
on the
hoburness
edge
on.
and cheer. I don't have to worry about my alignment. I'm pretty much a crap person already.
She's a witch.
She's a witch.
Hey, guys.
Tom, give us an initiative roll, and Tina, give me an initiative roll.
Initiative roll.
Yeah.
You're
The
often
evil-
not. Because that means you're trying to kill us.
No, the evil dwarf is actually trying to kill my NPC. I've done actually nothing this time around. It's the
Now,
evil
fine
dwarf that
upstanding,
is spreading on it.
upstanding members of our group have just decided to smack someone in the back.
Every time we turn around, we're getting attacked by something. I'm not giving it a chance.
So you're just getting in first.
Make a morale
I think
roll.
like we would have been walking through the track.
God
We'll
damn
get
it.
a really bad guy to come get us.
Oh, I
He's probably got weapons of mass destruction.
Yes. Oh.
I totally support you, Ergon.
Hey, Ergen, can I start calling you George W? I don't know why. I've just got a feeling that I want to call you George W.
No, but you can call me ma'am.
Oh. I'm in trouble. Dinus, you hear a big flesh whacking sound from within the room to the north. You assume, because you actually like the dwarf for some reason, that she must be on the receiving end of something nasty from the horrible man that they found inside. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yes.
Shall load up a crossbow and have a look.
Okay, you creep forward towards the room, poking your head through the door. You see, actually, Ergen has her axe embedded in the back of this guy that seems to be walking away currently. What are you doing? Shooting?
I'll just like walk back. She looks like she's got it under control.
Good, Dinus.
Alistair, your action.
My free action, I'll say to you're clearly outnumbered. You surely will die, and I'll delay my action. If he ever tries to do anything to harm us, I'll transform into a large dire tiger.
Oh God, you just love me looking for bloody tokens, don't you? That's all you like doing. Is, look, let's get him to look for a tiger this time.
Sounds good to me.
I like these little critters. They've really helped. Or big critters.
Right, Alistair, I am getting you out of Dire Tiger because as soon as you say that, that doesn't represent Alistair. Oh, well, it sort of does represent Alistair, actually, kind of. But no, no way, non-generic token, controlled by. I change it. Oh no, I need to let him see stuff going on. Next. There. Righto, Alistair goes disappear, and you come over there. Okay, you change into a dire tiger because as you look inside the room and threaten him, you see with a whirl the robes start peeling off him, and this creature has an extremely strange anatomy hidden underneath. His body is twisted and turned in contortions that you're not exactly certain what it is.
It's a rat folk.
It's not a freaking rat folk. He attempts to cast defensively.
It's a rust monster.
Oh, I have a weak. Right. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so what's it? As he flings his arms wide as the robes spin out, you see a hypnotic pattern form from the robes. Okay, affecting 16 hit dice, so that's going to affect one of you. And what's Chomper's hit dice?
1 second. D8.
Yeah, but how many hit dice has he got? What level?
It's level 10? No, yeah.
Okay. So it's only going to affect one of you. He's trying to get it to affect you, Ergen, so give me a will save, if you please. That's good. Well, it's good for you, Ergen. So he spins and he flings his arms out, and you see this hypnotic pattern come off, and you resist the effects of it. He then attempts to move away. You get a second opportunity.
I can follow and take an immediate strike. I have step up and strike.
Okay, no worries.
And can I vital strike when I do that?
No, it's got to be a standard attack.
Okay. Are you waiting for me to strike?
Yeah.
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 Oh.
Aww.
Roll again.
Roll again.
Whack the rat folk.
Okay, it's not a critical fumble though, but he does get away from you. Jack, you get an attack of opportunity as he comes to. Oh, actually, no, you're flat-footed still.
Now I can
Oh.
follow him, because I have follow.
How many times can you do it though?
Oh, let's see. I have step up, 5 foot step as immediate action, following step, move 10 feet as immediate action, and step up and strike, follow, and attack as immediate action.
Okay, so you've already had your attack, so you get to next to Jack here, but he continues onward. Alistair, you get an action as he comes bursting through the door.
So I can move up to 10 feet.
Yeah, yep.
Alright. So let me see. Sorry.
Quick, stop the rat!
On a rat!
Stop the...
As he does that to Keeney, you recognise him as a creature known as a denizen of Ling.
Stop the walking acid trip. Yeah, that's
They
it.
live in land of Ling, which is thought to be in the land of dreams, and it's a weird place indeed. They're slavers mainly.
That's gross.
Rat slaver.
I'll try to go ahead and see if I can grapple him or bite
Can't
him.
grapple, you only get a basic attack against him.
So bite.
Yep. You're going to tell me this has got a grab attack attached to it, aren't you? I know how you work, Martin.
So can I? No?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Okay, you miss him though as he zooms past you.
I would Chomper right in front of him.
Chomper hasn't had an action yet, therefore he's flat-footed. Okay, he runs around the corner and springs open a door. Master! You hear him call out.
God damn it.
He's a boss rat.
They're attacking me!
Wouldn't Jack and
Yeah.
Kina have gotten attacks of opportunities?
No, because they haven't acted yet, therefore they are considered
Oh.
flat-footed.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Dirty flatfoots.
Dirty flat-foots, exactly. And
Damn
just makes it
coppers.
inside the door. Right. No, that was his action. Kina, your action.
Alright, which way did he go?
You can
Which
pretty
way
much
did
see him, I think, through here.
Oh, there he is. Yes, I can see him. Let's see. Okay, so he's running for his master. He's already called for his master.
Yep, he has.
He has indeed.
You can hold your action, don't forget, if you want to, and wait till Ergen and I do something.
Yeah, maybe I should do that. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if he's worth trying to hex.
Fair enough.
Oh, I guess I've already gleaned all the information I can glean about him.
You can make a more concerted effort now you've sort of got an idea of what he is.
All right, what was that? Is that a knowledge planes
Yep.
or
Knowledge
okay.
fine still.
Knowledge planes? Okay, plus 12. Ah, I screwed up my initiative roll. Blech.
What did you get before? Was it a... So yours actually plus 8, so it would have been a 19. Oh, gotcha. I'll fix that up for next round. 15, yeah, I thought. Oh no, it's plus 12 as well. Way up here, 21. Yeah, no, you don't get anything extra. Those Ling creatures are a little bit weird. And therefore hard to determine what they're about. Okay. Ergen.
Well, I'll move up. That's about 5.
So you make it to 5 there, then you can get to 10 there, and 10 there, which will get you an attack.
Okay. Will get me an attack of opportunity?
No, you'll get an attack on him by moving here.
Alright.
Just make it.
Can I vital strike him?
Yep.
Done. Hit him, please hit him.
Okay, you strike out, vitally speaking. It's reasonably hard to do with these guys because they've got an unusual anatomy. Hard to pick, so give me a 50% chance roll. Tell me if it's high or low.
So that's a D100?
Yep, D100. Tell me if you're going high or low to damage me badly.
Sorry. I didn't realize. I missed
Okay. Roll again then. And tell me high or low.
Low.
Righto. Okay, so you managed to strike him in a vital area, which is reasonably lucky. So you get full normal damage, so you double damage or whatever it is that vital strike gives you. Okay, cutting for 14 points of damage. You may also notice that you see something else inside this room.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, that thing.
Looks like a big old nasty crawfish.
That's a good description, actually. Jack Churches.
So,
Yeah, back.
everybody's running.
Nothing nasty in here.
I can't see our critter anymore. Is that right? I'm out of the room. Is he moved
That's
into the
right.
other room?
It ran out the door past you, took you a bit by surprise. Well, as Ergen also took you a bit by surprise. Ergen just ran out after it. There appears to be a giant tiger poking its head in through the door.
Of course there is. If it's not dinosaurs and if it's not cheetahs, then it's tigers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. I am going to move to here to see what I can see.
Move to where? Yeah, okay. You step outside the door. You pretty much see the back of Ergen and possibly the denizen of Ling as well.
So what's this?
That's the denizen of Ling.
All right. Well, just for funsies, I'm going to take a shot with a crossbow.
Okay, -4 firing into combat. I'm also going to give it partial cover because of the door.
(1d20) plus 4 then instead of plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
Be a natural 20. Where's a natural 20? It's not a natural 20. Never mind.
Okay, your crossbow bolt bites into the wall of the wooden shed, narrowly missing Ergen, but you played it safe and missed her on purpose, of course. Corbin.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh, my shield would have caught it. I got that shield that catches projectiles.
That's right, you do too.
So move. I'm gonna do double moves just to get into the action. So that's probably to about there. And that'll be it.
No worries. You see the back of Ergen just ahead of you, looking at the door. Chomper.
Where's that thingy?
Can I squeeze on past through everybody?
You can't get through. Oh, yeah, you can make it through there, but you won't get through the door.
Then, can he bite through the door?
Yep.
go ahead and try and bite that guy.
How rude. I feel sorry for him. He did nothing.
He started it.
Okay, that's a big old hit.
And he's grappled.
Well, you gotta make the grappling check.
Okay, yeah. There we go.
I don't think that's gonna be enough. And it's not. But he does come away with a pile of flesh. Strange fresh flesh nonetheless, but still cuts away at him. Jeremiah, hiding up there in the corner.
Okay. Well, we might try and move and see if we can find some place where we can see something.
Yeah, she's pretty predatorial out there at the moment.
How far is that? 20 to there.
There's a space about here you can reach.
Alright,
If you want me,
I'll hop
if you
in
want me
there.
to pop you there.
Hop in there. Ooh. Giant creature in there. Right, well, I will cast from there on the guy that we were chasing my Feeble Mind spell.
Is that a ranged touch or attack, or how does it work?
It's a ranged enchantment spell. DC target one creature. DC 22 will negates.
DC 22 will. You got to give me a caster level check, buddy.
Yep. So that is. Sorry, I wrote this down so that I wouldn't have to keep thinking about it. So that's to overcome spell resistance, isn't it? So that's,
It is. Okay, that'll be high enough. Right, so I need a will save. Will save, buddy. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you little denizen of Ling. Fading. Okay, what happens to it? Feeble Mind.
target's creature's intelligence and charisma drops to 1. Affected creature is unable to use intelligence or charisma-based skills, cast spells, understand language, communicate coherently. It still knows who its friends are and can follow them and protect them. Remains in this state until a heal, limited wish, miracle, or wish is used to cancel the effect of Feeble Mind.
Hodor! Hodor!
Hodor!
Right, well done, Jeremiah. Okay, Dynast. See a huge rush of people run out into the corridor before you. There's explosions of magic, rays of power and bitiness of nastiness, and of course the evil little dwarf that started it all.
Evil little dwarfs. Well, that's no fun. I'll see if I can sneak after that commotion and be all stealthy and unseen.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
I shall.
Hodor's got no chance, you know that for a fact. Let's have a look at the other.
Poor old Hodor.
I don't know anything about it, so shut up. Still in second season. Shut up. Okay. Yes, well, you sneak over to, and take it you're trying just to get a better look. So, have you cozy on up to Chomper there, and you can see into that room, but the thing that's down there appears to have not noticed you at all. If you can see what I'm talking about, Tom. I mean, probably that thing down there.
That thing down there. Okay.
I don't think I have a handout of what that is, but no, I don't.
Am I supposed to be able to see it?
Oh, I don't know. Can you see something down here where the ping is?
No, well, only if I move down, I guess, this way.
Oh, hang on. I'm a freaking idiot. It's meant to have rolled initiative by now, isn't it?
Well, probably. If it's that
Amy's
close.
onto us.
Right, it's the statue of the creature that does nothing. Okay, Dinus, just before you back.
Just before I be stealthy, do you mean?
Just before you be stealthy, so you'll probably get a good look at this critter in a moment, because it's going to... Okay, moves to about there. For those of you that can see it, you can see that it begins to walk into the air. And it says some words, some strange words in some other language that none of you are terribly familiar with. Probably, or knowing you lot. Oh no, it's telepathic anyway. There you go, can't speak. Ergen, give me a will save.
Oh, will say.
Okay, so you suddenly have an overwhelming urge to fight your companions away from the door.
Is it a spell?
Mm-hmm.
I get +2 against spells, so that's 21.
Okay, it's still not enough.
Dude.
Hank,
And I wanna
what's this?
bite
The mind
them.
controlling
I'm
spell?
gonna bite them, B-I-T-E?
No, fight.
Oh, fight them.
It is mind affecting, yes,
I feel like I
Kevin.
need to fight you.
As in a charm?
It's a enchantment, compulsion, mind affecting.
Oh, I don't know. I've got a +4 to allies if to aura resolve immune to charm.
Okay, it's not charm.
Right, okay.
It's compulsion. She's
Okay.
been forced to do this. She's aware. She's not happy about it, but she's been forced to do this.
I tell them all, uh-oh. I want to fight you guys. but I
As you
don't
have
fight.
been dominated by the creature.
Dominated. Wow, that's kinky.
Dinus, you reach where you are now currently and see what's going on. Kina, your action.
Okay. Alright, so the henchman guy is still there, and there's a shrimp somewhere down here-ish.
A shrimp.
That's no way to talk about me.
Okay.
I'm considered very big for a dwarf.
Not you. Hey, I guess I will try to get a look at. Oh, no, wait. If I go down there, she'll hit me, maybe. I don't know. How far am I going? I'm moving.
You won't be able to get in through the door.
Yeah, I'll just go in the hallway then.
You got to treat Ergen as a hostile opponent at the moment.
Alright, I'm just gonna be in the hallway then.
Need to tie her up in something or whatever. Something non-damaging.
Oh, you
Let's
have to
see.
call.
I have a web. I have
That's not a bad idea.
tentacles. I have slime. I have charm a
Oh, what?
monster.
Slime sounds like the most fun.
You can't do that on television.
Oh,
Dominating slime. Tentacle porn. And a web. There you go. All of the above.
Alright. Or I have blindness. just I can just blind her.
do it, do it.
Yeah, why not?
Do it, do it.
Alright.
Don't blind me again.
I also have remove blindness. I'll fix you later.
If you can continue to get blind, we're going to have to send you to an AA meeting.
Just put me to sleep. Don't you have a sleep spell?
Oh, that's right. I actually I have a sleep hex. So I'll slumber.
Okay. Ergen, you're going to need to make a will save versus a DC of 21, I imagine.
23.
23.
I have an ability focus on slumber.
I never knew witches were so boring.
Okay, Ergen hits the ground, snoozing her head off. Snoring her head off.
Please step over me. Not on me.
What can our sleep one be? Oh, that one with the droopy eyelids. There we go. Nice work, Alistair.
I'll go ahead and pounce the big one. I'll take the attack opportunity from the other guy.
Can't pounce through that door.
And pounce.
6 foot 4 tall door. That's it. And you've got Ergen in the way, and you've got that guy in the way.
She's down, right?
Yeah, she's down, but he's blocking the way, in essence. So you can go for the little guy if you want.
Oh, okay. So from a regular position, I can be able to do a full attack then.
Yep, that's fine.
Alright.
Because she can't really leap through a door that's got a thingy. What's it?
Dwarf.
Yes.
Okay, first claw.
Yep, that's a big old hit.
Okay, second claw.
That's a miss.
Here's the first claw.
Twelve points of damage.
And also 4 bite.
Yep. Okay, it's a miss. Attempt to snatch out towards him. And the creature then turns on you. And you can see now that it's peeling back its clothing, etc., and it attempts to bite you first. It's got a strange mouthful of razor-sharp teeth that point in all sorts of different odd angles. Comes at you. What's your armor class?
30.
30. Bloody hell. Well, being so stupid, it has a bit of trouble working out where you are, and completely and utterly flubs it. I fumble. Natural attack. Target's armor and natural armor bonuses are doubled against you for the next 3 rounds, as it tries to find a way through and thinks that it's completely and utterly suck against it. So your armor and natural armor bonuses are doubled for the next 3 rounds against this creature. It also attempts to get you with a couple of claws as well. Which I'm fairly certain are now probably out of its reach unless it can actually get a 20. First one misses. Second one misses. Okay. Ergen's asleep. Jack, what are you doing?
You say one of them was attempting to airwalk or managed to get into the air?
One of them's in the air already, but you can't see that one yet, I don't think.
Alright. I can... Oh, no, I can still see this one, can't I?
I would say you can see the one in front of the tiger, yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's a ray. Nice. Okay. I'm going to hit the stupid one with searing light, and because it's a ray, I don't have to make a touch attack.
Is it spell resistant?
There is spell resistance.
Okay, give me a caster level check.
Describe for me a caster level check again. Sorry, I should know this, and I apologise.
Your caster level in whatever spell it is,
Yep.
plus your ability bonus. So if it's your cleric level, then it'll be your wisdom bonus. If it's your, I don't know, something or other. Okay, unfortunately your spell dissipates as you find the creature resistant to your pathetic material world spells.
Oh.
And you hear Madonna singing in the background. Corbin. Living in a material world, cause it is a material lane, you know that it is... Sorry.
Yeah,
Kevin?
I'm going with James. Evan was much better than that.
Yeah. Can we get through the door?
No.
What's stopping me getting through the door?
The tiger that's halfway through, plus the denizen of Ling that's on the other side.
Can I strike Denizen of Ling from some position there?
You can attempt to
jump over
bolt
them.
rush it and push it out of the way so you can get through the door.
Oh, that sounds very heroic. Let's do it.
Okay.
I don't have bull rush. This is not going to be good.
It's a combat maneuver
Yeah,
that
no.
anybody can do, but it gets an attack of opportunity against you because you don't have thingy what's it.
Thingy what's it?
Thingy what's it, you know what thingy what's
Bull
it.
rush.
Improved bull rush. Okay.
What
It
am I doing?
attempts,
CMB?
yeah, but it attempts to bite you first. And I'd say that it actually manages to sink its teeth into you as you come hurtling through.
Oh, we put it asleep.
No, that's Ergen's asleep. This is the denizen of Ling.
Yeah, I know, it was a joke.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Feather
it
body.
does 7 points of damage to you as these razor-sharp teeth bite into you. And you also feel 5 points of dexterity drain away. Drain away, drain away, drain away.
What the?
Hang on. No,
From the little guy in the doorway.
Yep. Oh, I'm so tempted to press the eject button.
Alright, so what am I rolling for the
I'm not sure whether it would allow you back in or not.
bull rush?
CMB versus its CMD. Plus 1d20.
What's going on here?
And essentially you get bounced back off it as it bites you and pushes you back into the room. You hear it mutter something about, well, if it was heroic, maybe you should let a hero do it.
Oh!
If it didn't have the intelligence of a potato. Okay, Compa.
Take it down.
No, I don't. 'Cause
There you
that's
go.
a crowded little room.
Okay, first claw.
That's a hit for 19 points of damage.
Second claw.
It's a hit for 18 points of damage.
Still up.
Well, in essence for Chomper, yes, because it's going to do a full attack round. It won't be by the end though.
And bite.
It's another hit and rips this thing to shreds. In essence, where it was is just a huge tearing of cloth and flesh.
In psychedelic colors.
Okay, that brings us around to Jeremiah the Bullfrog.
Alright, we're going to feeble mind again on this bigger creature now.
Can you see it?
I can see it straight through the doorway.
Right, well then you go feeble mind away. Give me a spell caster check though, caster level check.
Caster level check.
This creature has a pale, frog-like appearance with clawed hands, no eyes, a wide mouth, and a snout ending in pink tentacles.
Oh, it's the Illithid.
No, it's not a mind thing. They've got eyes. Not a mind flayer.
It's a rust monster.
Mind flayers don't exist in
Rust monster, here we go.
Pathfinder because they're D&D intellectual property. Okay, so it's Touch of Idiocy, or what was it?
It's a feeble mind again.
Feeble
and
mind
it's
again.
A DC 22 will to negate.
Okay. I want to say something confident, and now I will. In your face, sorcerer! As it easily ignores your pathetic attempt and seeing a spellcaster before it.
I think somebody's
Right.
losing their objectivity.
Who? I don't know what you're talking about. Bloody hell. Objectivity. Don't even know the name of the word. Apart from it being objectivity. Okay. What's it going to do when it comes for you? It flies up a little bit higher. Moves 5 feet
And
back.
I get muted. I mean, seriously, I get muted? It's not fair.
Because I'm the game monster, Matt. Where are we? Moves 5 foot back. And it goes. Okay, give me a will save, Alistair.
Okay.
As it casts a spell upon you, you will get +4. Is it, Kevin?
Against charm, yes.
Yes. So you will get +4 to your will save. Thanks to your little paladins, freaking hell. You hear it swear even though it can't talk. It goes, bloody hell.
Yours, sorcerer.
Dinas, your action.
So all he heard was that it said bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
It can't talk, but it can.
I'll turn invisible.
Telepathy. You turn invisible? No worries. You can decant the spell and your figure disappears even though your stealth was doing that for you anyway. Kina.
Give him the eyeball.
Can't see it yet. She
If that
ponders.
thing's dead, is my compulsion gone?
No, you're sleeping.
Yeah, you're sleeping though, currently.
Yeah, but if you woke me up, would I still have the compulsion?
Well, you have to
Compulsion
find out when
came
you
from the
wake
thing
up.
that's still alive.
No, it did. Yes, it did. Yeah, good point. It did. Evan.
Alrighty. Can I go in there yet, or is it blocked?
That's not blocked.
Oh, sure. It's not blocked for her.
Shut up, Queenslander. Fair dinkum.
I'll just stay behind you guys, actually, because I'm cowardly, and I will. Well, first I'll try to do a knowledge roll. Is this planes?
Yes, definitely planes.
Okay.
So who wants to GM next week? Because this is, like herding cats, apparently. I'm not having a go at you either, Evan. It's that fleeing person and the guider one.
What? What did I do?
So you check there, 22. This creature's called a moon beast. Moon beasts. They're also exceptionally weird creatures that come from the dimension of dream, and that's pretty much what you've got. They like to get people to serve them, and they like to drain your will.
Especially when they're asleep, like right in front of him.
Don't do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
Alistair.
Wait.
Wait.
I'm
Wait.
hexing it.
You're hexing it? Can you see it?
Can I see it? Yes, I can see it.
Okay. What are you hexing it with?
Evil Eye.
Evil Eye. Is that a will save?
Yeah.
See, I
21.
told you she was evil.
She is evil.
She should be a good eye.
Is there any doubt about it?
No, she should have been pretending and saying it was a good eye.
It thinks in your face, witch.
Hey, I still get it for 1 round.
Do you?
Yep.
Bloody witches. Righto. Okay, it looks and thinks it wants to think in your face, witch, but it might wait around. Just in case. Alistair, your action.
How high is it?
It's about 20 feet high now.
Okay. Let's go with Fireball. I'm gonna send it right there.
Fireball, right, well.
Determined to use it, really.
Is it a necklace of fireball things?
No?
No, you're fireballing.
Yeah.
You're a druid with fireball. Now let me just clear this up. You're a druid with fireball.
That's pretty awesome.
Just when they want to, when they want to create a massive fire in the forest.
Just call him Smokey.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a caster level check, buddy boy.
Just double check.
Yeah, okay. I'm assuming you're pushing it as far as you can against the back wall. Somewhere like here-ish. Which means it's still going to get you.
That's right. He's got heels.
It's 40 feet, isn't it? 40-foot radius?
But it's got to go through a doorway.
No, but if he puts the radius against the back wall, it only goes out 20 feet out from the wall, not 40.
Yeah, that's right, because it's a radius, not a diameter.
No, diameter's the full way across. Radius is only half.
That's right. So if he puts the center of the circle on the back wall, it only comes out 20
wall,
feet.
you only get half of it.
So is it 20-foot radius?
Half goes through the wall.
Is it 20-foot radius?
Yes.
That's not 5 or 30.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. If it's 20-foot radius, then yes, you're right. That's why I said it's a 40-foot radius, and nobody said no. So. Fireball.
But I don't know Pathfinder one. I'll have to look it up.
Fireball, 20-foot radius. You're right. It only gets the moon beast.
Yay.
Yay,
Roll me
the
some
good.
damage.
Tired and asleep. Actually, it'll wake me up. If I can't take damage, I'll wake up.
Yeah, back in the old days, that other half of the spell would have doubled up.
Blah, 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 blah. Right, okay. Then it does normal damage. 38 points to it. Free.
The old ricocheting lightning bolt.
Okay. It doesn't appear pleased at that turn of events. Ergen, you're still asleep. Jack.
Is anybody taking damage at this point in time, or have we all been avoiding that, even the fireball?
I got none.
Everyone's good.
Everyone's good? Then I'm going to give a simple buff. I'm going to hit everybody with prayer and all my opponents with anti-prayer in effect, which means all allies and foes within a 40-foot radius bonus on me. Everybody gets a +1 luck bonus on attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saves, and skill checks. While all foes take a -1 penalty on all such rolls. Of course, there is spell resistance on this, so I'll make my spell caster level check.
Okay. It says bugger off, I'm not taking your neck, but everybody else can have it.
Everybody else
bonus?
gets their positives.
Absolutely. Corbin.
That's me! I will. I will.
Will.
Thing, the door is finally opened thing. I'll run and bash it. And I'll do a vital strike. Find it. Yes, I think that's right. And what are we on these days? God, it's been so long since I've actually done an attack, I've forgotten how to do it.
That's because you keep getting swallowed before you get to attack.
Yeah, no. Now, I'm assuming he's evil, so I'm going to activate a smite on him just in case anyway.
Well, you can't really assume that with him. You could assume it with
Well,
your dwarven companion, though, because she is obviously evil.
No, the minion was evil.
The witches were hanging on. I've been around too long.
Your evil alerting detector is going off inside your head.
Yeah. What, for the dwarf? Yeah.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon.
One in front of us, and there's one behind you snoring.
Yeah. And I'll activate a holy sword as well, so that'll be +5.
Fairly certain there's something evil inside your armor as well. Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay, and God, I haven't done this.
That might just be his body odor.
No, it's pretty much him. That was very, very, very brushing very close to my evil warning sensors. When you allow an attack against an unarmed opponent who's done nothing wrong.
6.
Paladin's in trouble.
Is Holy going to work on him?
What's that?
Will Holy Weapon work on him?
Yes, it will.
Right, I'll include that. Okay.
51.
Does that include the extra bonus one from me?
Oh, no, not for damage. No, add one more for damage. Assuming the Smite Evil works, that is.
Yes, Smite Evil works. It's Chaotic Evil.
Sure.
Oh, it's got damage resistance. Oh, look at that. Gets some of that back and doesn't need to make a save versus Fortitude. Okay, you built it rather solidly though. It's reasonably unhappy. Chomper.
If a Chomper is 15 feet tall.
Yeah, he'll be able to have a crack. Yep.
Jump.
You'll even be able to step in and pounce if you want.
Okay, pounce. And go ahead with...
Don't stand on the paladin's head. Move to the side, Chomper.
Okay, first claw.
Hits for 21.
Second claw.
Misses.
Bite.
Well, bite.
For 21.
This is good having a dinosaur on your side, I have to say.
And grab.
Just remember, if anybody's missing by 1 and they haven't factored in their prayer, they really should.
Oh, pro tips. Pro tips for Martin, jeez.
Okay, as Chomper brings it down in a grapple. Bloody
It's like a
dinosaurs.
walking Pathfinder encyclopedia.
Witches. Bloody moon boost. What can it do? It can do... Crap. It's going to attempt to break free of the grapple.
I want to break free. I want to break free.
29.
Ah,
You actually hit the note that time. That was good.
Okay, it doesn't manage to break free of the grapple. Dinus, you coming in for your backstabby attack?
Do it!
yeah, absolutely. That's,
Yeah, hero!
that-
For once.
that's what we live for.
Wait. Use the blade.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna argue.
Animate him.
That's something incredibly evil, and you have a paladin in your group.
Yeah, bring it
Don't
on.
look.
Mind you, he seems to be tending that way currently.
Oh, we'd like a passive-aggressive anti-paladin. That'd be fun.
Just stab him, Dinus. Give me an attack. You get flanking, so you get +2 to hit, and +2 for being invisible, so that's a +4 onto your normal hit.
+4
Oh,
onto my
great.
normal. +5. Oh, way to go. Normal attack these days, I would probably use the old, but the Ember Chill was the best one I had, the Cold Daggery thing. Yep. So we'll go +6, +5. No, fucking hell. I can have it.
You
World's
walk
worst
up to it,
backstabber. I just
You,
should have fireballed. Yeah.
figure that its most vulnerable spot must be that really heavily armoured, ridgy bone structure. And you find out you were incredibly wrong. Kina, your action.
Okay, let's see. I cackle, obviously.
He does that better too. Happy with that. Bloody witches.
Let's see. How is it looking?
It's looking rather unwell, as far as you can tell for an outsider.
Okay. Well, I'm part outsider as well. I'm a
Yeah, but you
tiefling.
don't come from the dream plane. It comes
That's
from
true.
the dream plane.
That's true. Okay. I guess I will. What should I do to it, you guys? I never know what to do with my turns. What?
Kill it. That'd be good.
Kill it with all of my non-existent damage dealing spells.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that little thing. Oh, you had the chance to remake her.
I did, and yet I did not. I have lightning bolts, or I could. You know what? I'll just do evil eye on its AC.
Okay, yep, that's probably a good idea anyway, because well, yeah.
When in doubt, do something different that's fun. Yeah, that's a good. That's a good.
Okay, so what was it? Evil Eye it again, yes?
Yep. It now has a -4 penalty on both its saving rolls and its armor class.
Doesn't it get it saved? It saves.
And at -4.
At -4 to that.
Oh, okay, no it doesn't. Alright,
It does not save.
Alistair.
It's 5 feet away, so I can be able to attack from where I am.
Yes, I know.
Alright.
This poor thing. Whoever, I'm going to start a Royal Society for the Protection of NPCs.
No more NPCs. Are they running out?
Well, you know. I feel sad for some of them.
Imagine all the XP if you made that pound.
Okay, first claw.
Yep, that's a hit because he is currently grappled and therefore he doesn't get sticks to its AC.
Second claw.
Yeah, that's a hit as well.
Alright.
I got a feeling there's going to be tiny little moon beast cubes for, you know. Oh look, Kevin dropped out and came back again. His mystic
Two,
ritual
two
symbols.
Kevins.
Okay. First damage.
13, righto.
Second damage.
11. That's pretty crap damage. Okay.
Is it still up?
Are you going to bite?
Bite.
It's not, but you can bite anyway. That's a big old hit.
Do I need to roll damage or is it dead?
Yeah, you do. It's not actually dead yet.
Okay.
Just unconscious. Yeah, now it's not. Now it's tiny little cubed up moon beast, chopped and diced, put into sashimi for everybody to enjoy later on. Poor little moon beast. Poor little denizen of Ling.
Was I evil?
Hope you're all happy with yourself.
I am.
I know.
Loot the body, search the place, find the magic, get the gold.
Yes, you bloody evil paladin. Okay. The moon beast has a strange item upon it.
It's cursed.
I worked out what my alignment should be. I should be corporate lawful evil. It's a lawful good.
No, you should definitely be lawful evil.
No, corporate lawful good.
Certainly swinging that way. Toreg sending in the lawyers. Where are we? He's declared you are no longer a dwarf. Okay. Yeah, the item that he has that's magical seems to be a small black glass or crystal ball about 3 to 4 inches in diameter. Who's looking at it?
Kina.
That sounds like a witch to me.
The dwarf blade, one that makes them all grow 15 inches taller. Oh dear me, and make their hair fall out.
We all fall over from height sickness.
Okay, give me a knowledge arcana check, Kina, as you look at this crystal ball type thing.
Oh no, that'd be that.
Okay, it has moderate necromancy upon it. Give me a spellcraft check. Oh, got it on the dot. This thing's called an Eye of the Void. The Eye of the Void normally appears to be a small black glass or crystal ball 3 to 4 inches in diameter. However, when commanded to open, the eye reveals itself as the terrifying multi-pupilled eye of some abomination from the dark spaces between the stars. Once per day, the bearer may hold the eye and speak one of 2 command words to open the eye. The first word creates a gaze effect in a 30-foot cone. The second word creates a gaze effect in a 15-foot sphere. Each creature subject to the gaze must make a DC 16 will save. Success means the creature is shaken for 1 minute. Failure means it becomes frightened for 1 minute and takes 1d6 points of wisdom damage. This is a mind-affecting fear effect.
Cool!
A witchy
That's
item.
evil, guys!
Yeah, this sounds pretty evil to me.
Uh-huh! Totally evil!
I think this level of excitement is not appropriate in the corporate lawful good handbook.
I should take that to make sure it stays out of her hands.
That's right. Whilst Wolfram and Hart would be impressed, Angel is not. There we go.
The denizen of Ling carries a pouch of gems containing 15 small rubies. And there's a single large ruby in there as well, which seems to have some kind of minor magic effect upon it. Is anybody taking a
Well, I
look
can't
at the
identify these.
Ruby? Somebody identify the ruby?
The big one?
Yes.
Okay. Holding the big one, give me a perception check first.
Who's
While
doing it?
you're doing that, I will throw a spell.
Perception 33.
Okay. You seem to see that there seems to be something moving inside the centre of this thing.
Or 2 spells even.
Let me guess, lesser restoration?
Yes.
Back to your dexterous self. So what are you doing with this ruby? By the way, the thing that's dancing in the centre appears to be a humanoid figure as well.
Cool. Well, can we identify it? I'll have a crack if no one else will.
Ruby?
Knowledge Arcana check. Oh, Jeremiah, you take a good look at this exceptionally large ruby, probably worth north of five grand GP, and you realise that this ruby itself is the material component for a Trap the Soul spell.
Trap the Soul spell.
That doesn't sound good.
Hello?
Is it a genie? Can we free the genie? Do we get wishes?
Is
it
that
evil?
where Baba Yaga is? Baba Yaga's in there.
Corbin is evil.
I'll test see who's evil.
The figurine.
Oh, I'll check that out. and the crystal ball too is actually emanate evil.
It's got necromancy on it, but it doesn't emanate evil, no.
That's right. Okay. Well, that's fine. It's a useful tool. So what did the ruby do? Sorry, I was looking at something.
All we know is there's something moving inside of
It's a Trap the Soul's spell.
And it's a
Component.
component.
Actually, that sounds very corporate.
Is the owner of the soul evil?
And there's someone in there.
Oh well, is it? Does it emanate an evil aura?
It does not emanate evil.
Well, we probably should free it because that would be the good thing to do.
Yeah.
How are you going to free it?
That's a good question. Could break it.
Break it.
Does any of the magic users have any knowledge of arcane practices in this area?
Not us divine types don't necessarily go trapping the soul.
Yeah, sure.
Has anybody got a commune spell?
We can look it up in the library.
No, Jeremiah would know about it because he knew that the gem was from it. Trap the soul forces a creature's life force and its material body into a gem. The gem holds the trapped entity indefinitely or until the gem is broken and the life force is released, which allows the material body to reform. If the trapped creature is a powerful creature from another plane, it will be required to perform a service immediately upon being freed. Otherwise, the creature can go free once the gem imprisoning it is broken.
It's done!
Yes, it is a genie. Genie in a bottle. One wish.
I'm a genie in a bottle. You gotta rub me the right way.
So we get one wish?
No.
No.
No, we get one service, not a wish.
Service, and only if it's from another plane.
Well, if it is, we can get it to take us to Baba Yaga.
That'd be cool.
What were we coming here for? What was the next thing we had to find?
Baba Yagi?
No, we had to find an object, didn't we?
Hey, boo boo.
Well, you're not entirely certain. You might be in the area where Baba Yaga is. You might need to be looking for more keys. You're not sure, not certain yet. You're still inside the hut. This is another configuration of the hut.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I reckon we free it.
That's what it is. They're trying to get out of the hut.
Let's wake up the rat and ask the rat. Where's Baba Yaga?
No, leave the rat alone. It's sleeping until I can make some stats for it.
The rat would know anyway.
Break the jam.
Yeah,
Break the
it.
jam.
Break it open.
How do we break the
Okay.
gem? Do we know?
You slam the ruby on the ground and it shatters into tiny pieces. Over the next... Where are we? In an instant, a body forms. It does. You're expecting somebody about your size, but it's actually almost double some of your sizes. There's a 10-foot tall blue creature appears. Now I should
That's a demon.
should have his picture somewhere. And I haven't put it in for some reason because I'm
It's
slack.
blue. It's a genie.
No, we've been fighting blue demons all the time.
It's a Smurf.
The
Yeah.
Dragonborn.
Where are we?
Long lost member of the Blue Man Group.
Oh. Get ready. And then go to here. And then I'll put that across to there. And get that there, and then I might as well stick it in everybody's journal. And then we just have to wait for it to actually load. As the little green bar crawls slowly across the screen.
Check its evocality as it manifests.
Yeah, no sense of evil at all.
What? Yeah, evocality. Oh, okay.
Evilcality.
You're just making up shit now.
No! It's in the lawful good corporate book.
Okay, as this figure appears to you all.
Oh, he looks happy.
We're getting the service.
Okay, he
Hey, Jack, there's your
10-foot
new
tall
companion.
blue humanoid. He wears elaborate robes, quite fine silken robes, etc. He bows low. He says, "Thank you for freeing me. I am Zulvazarat. I am a peddler of wondrous wares from across the great beyond, and you have done me a great service in freeing me from the moon beast that captured me."
No doubt that we have.
What do you have for us? What's our reward?
Oh, that's just evil greedy.
Well, I am a peddler of great wares from across the great beyond. I do have some items that I have for sale. Okay.
Maybe we could get a discount, seeing as we did save you.
Here he says, I will give you this. He says as a reward for my saving, and he hands across an obsidian raven.
What does this obsidian raven?
He says it is a way that you may communicate with me. I will be at your call. And as soon as I find the page number 63, apparently in the module, which he doesn't know what he's talking about, but he seems to be flicking through some blue book that looks very much like that.
He's probably going to be an on-call shop for us.
This figurine of wondrous power is similar to a silver raven, but it can be used to send messages across the plains. On command, the figurine turns into a raven, retaining its stone-like consistency, which gives it a hardness 8. Another command sends it off into the air, bearing a message as the sending spell, with no chance of the message not arriving. The recipient of the message can then use the obsidian raven to plane shift, self only to the plane from which the message was sent. figurine can be used in this way once per day. If not commanded to carry a message, the Raven obeys the commands of its owner, although it has no special abilities and can maintain its non-figurine status for 24 hours per week. The duration need not be continuous. He tells you that you may send this Raven with a message to call for him, and he will arrive and deal with your wares and essentially, act as a bit of a middleman and a merchant and stuff like that. And he has magical items, and he says, I have some things that that are available to you currently. He says, I have a +1 Defiant Mithril Buckler for sale at a mere cost of 5,155 GP. I also have a +1 Darkwood Composite Longbow built for +4 Strength, a steel at 2,830 gold, an Elemental Gem of Fire for 2,250 GP, an Oil of Blessed Weapon, a Ring of Sustenance, a Stone Mist Cloak, 3,500 GP. You couldn't possibly ever go past that. I've got a Scroll of Searing Light, a Scroll of Elemental Body 1, and a Wand of Invisibility with 38 charges remaining. Surely something that you want to buy for your grandmother at 3,420 GP only.
The rogue got a good bow, hasn't he? Got enough strength.
Seeing how as we set you free, I think you should kind of give us those things.
Spoken like a true dwarf, Miles chuckles haughtily. He says, I have given you the token of the Silver Raven, of the Obsidian Raven, and that is token enough, for I am able to source most anything that is found within the plains if you give me time. He says, but I would ask you one thing. He says, I would ask that you call me from only when you're within the hut, or the domain of the hut, because the size of the dancing hut is much smaller than the other plane, and if you call me to the other plane, I actually have to search through the entire world to find you, which is tedious. Whereas if you call me from in here, I should be able to be with you as quickly as possible, and we should be able to find the items that you require and whatnot. Are you interested in any of my wares currently?
Can you enchant our current items?
No, I am no crafter, I am a salesman, sir.
The strength bow, did it have any plus magic or?
+1.
It's a +1 strength bow.
Alright, so can the ranger rogue have 4 strength? Can he use that?
Don't think he's got +4 strength.
But if he had a strength spell on him, has he got enough?
I don't know. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Matt or are you talking about Tom?
We got 2 rangers, have we?
No, you've got 1 ranger and 1 rogue.
Either one.
If it requires being really strong, I certainly couldn't use it.
Yeah, but
Like
we can boost your strength.
135
No.
not weekly.
You only need 14 natural strength, and with the spell you can be 18.
Yeah, but it spells
Well,
like
I
a
don't
work on.
Yeah, and I don't have strength of 14 to begin with.
Alright.
I'm a stone motherless, slightly less than average of the distribution of 3d6. So no.
Okay. He says, well, let me tell you, I'll leave a shopping list up somewhere. I'll probably have to invite Evan to the community where we chat for the Reign of Winter game. And I'll leave a shopping list of the things that he's got up there and you can consider them. I do, however, want you all to go up that iron rung ladder thing.
Yep.
Everybody doing what they're told? Good. That's what I was hoping you'd say. And you appear over here. Which is, when I say over here,
Can you teleport us? There you go.
up there. Okay. You climb up the ladder into a square room that appears to be a cozy wooden cabin. Shelves packed with esoteric knickknacks and strange ingredients line the walls. Stone fireplace with large mantle takes up the room's northwest corner, while opposite the room's only door stands a simple wooden table on which rests a cracked clay bowl. A large blackened cauldron sits in the centre of the room. As you arrive, 3 ravens take to the air, and they start cawing and fluttering about the place and doing generally what ravens do, except none of them crap in your hair because they're polite like that. The 3 ravens call out to you in common tongue. Baba Yaga has gone on, off to see her only son. But a trail she left behind, if the breadcrumbs you can find.
Oh,
And you
cool.
see the first of the ravens flutters up to a shelf because there are shelves all the way around this room. And it pulls off the shelf a stuffed 2-headed eagle toy plaything, a 2-headed eagle. The other raven flies over and it grabs an iron spur, like a fighting cock sort of iron spur that they strap to their legs. And the final raven sets down a drinking horn next to the 2-headed eagle. So you got the 2-headed eagle, the iron spur, and the drinking horn. Then that first raven goes and grasps an elephant tusk. A second raven grasps a small hand mirror, and the third raven pulls down a bearskin rug which lays across the ground, and the other 2 birds drop the elephant tusk and the small hand mirror onto the bearskin rug. And then they disappear.
How many experience
Cut
points do
along-
you need? 11th level. Anybody?
45 or so.
200? 195? Any advances?
Are the items magical?
No, none of them are. 11th level... No, 11th level? Is that what you're talking?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
155,000, 155.
Okay, that's 11, right?
Okay, no, none of them are magical, however there are magical items in this room. And you find them pretty quickly. There is... 4 doses of flying ointment. And there is also a habit of the Winter Explorer. I'm telling you what they are because I'm just trying to chop down time and get rid of them. The habit of the Winter Explorer. This warm outfit consists of a woolen cloak and pants, boots, gloves, and a heavy fur cloak with a leather hood. The habit of the Winter Explorer provides a constant endure elements effect in cold weather, has no effect in warm weather, and the wearer gains +2 bonus on saving throws against magic cold effects and spells with the cold descriptor. When the hood of the habit is drawn up around the head, the wearer's eyes turn a piercing sky blue colour. The wearer becomes immune to snow blindness and gains the ability to see through natural or magical fog, sleet, snow, and other similar weather conditions with a range of 60 feet. The habit of Winter Explorer also grants its wearer a +4 competence bonus on stealth checks made in cold weather. Temperatures below 40 degrees Fahrenheit count for that. In addition, once per day in cold weather, the wearer may turn invisible for 3 rounds as per the Vanish spell. All pieces of the habit of the Winter Explorer must be worn for the item to function. So there you go. Those are the things that you find. Now, that's where we're going to leave it tonight. I am going to offer you currently whether you want to play on a weekly basis for a few weeks. Martin, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin?
Yes.
I'm happy to.
Yep. Kevin's yes.
Yeah, I'm happy.
James? Yep.
Yeah, should be able to do that.
Yes. Tom?
Doesn't matter to me because I'm going to be away Monday and Monday week, I think.
Okay. Righto.
Unless I'm like at my sister's place or something, and then I can probably play. But if they want to go weekly, yeah, that's fine.
No worries. Libby?
Yes.
You want to play weekly for a few weeks?
Yes.
Okay. Right.
I think I would have bet on her answer.
Yeah.
12, 8. Okay, bear with me for a second. I just have to add up some experience.
Yay. I'm on the right spreadsheet.
What's the significance of the items that the Ravens were carrying to us?
Who knows? Perhaps you'll find out that later on.
That's a lot of game sessions.
So there was a two-headed eagle, an iron spur, and what was the third thing they had?
Drinking horn,
Drinking.
A drinking horn.
elephant tusk, hand mirror, bearskin rug.
Yep.
And they separated those two groups of items. Okay, so there was a stuffed two-headed eagle, iron spur, drinking horn as one group, and an elephant tusk, silver, small hand mirror, and a bearskin rug. The other. There's that. There's that. And
Oh, what was the significance of the Eon Pit? What's so special about it?
well, somebody did fail at least one of their saves in it, and it aged them quite badly.
Why did they have it there?
I only failed twice, I think.
No, you only failed once.
I thought he failed twice.
No, it was twice because I got 2 aging hits.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I'm now 35.
How many of you are there? Geez, there's a lot of you tonight, aren't there? 1, 2, 3.
Are we level 11th level?
No! Christ.
7. The cost level. Woohoo!
Was there any significance to the bench, or did you just put that in there to be...
No, it was just a place that Baba Yaga goes and
Frolicky.
It was just a place. Okay. Well, I frolicked there, and it saved me from going blind, so I appreciate it. You guys should-
5,200 and... what's the end? 5,250 XP.
$5,200 XP.
250, I think. 5,250. It was an awful lot of experience, but because there's so many of you, there's...
Yeah.
It wasn't as big as it sort of looked on paper. It was about 37,000.
We leveled
I'm going
up.
to stop the broadcast.